Aquamarine, have you vendored in Classic WoW?
Oh, don't tell me.
Aquamarines, I don't think I've vendored any. I only vendor Star Rupees.
They are now well over a gold apiece. People want movement speed.
That's funny.
So before we get started here today, as everybody's well aware, we are in a pretty tight race with a handful of guilds. And by race, I don't mean to say that we're competing, because honestly, I think that if any of us really tried, we would have had it last week. But regardless, with what we've got this week, there's a handful of guilds that stand a decent chance of securing that number 3 spot on the server, and being on Warcraft logs as soon as you type in Mancrick. Would be nice if it ends up being us. But in order to do that, we're going to focus up today. Make sure Loatheb goes well. I know it was pretty easy last time. Let's get zoned in and buffed up while I'm talking. Everybody's here now. It was pretty easy with buffs last time. Yes, please. Even if we don't use them now, we'll use them later. But, of course, things can go wrong, so let's not be lazy just because we got it once. Likewise for Gothic, and then we're gonna work on some 4 Horsemen progression. That's gonna be a fun time and very interesting. So hopefully everybody is on their best behavior for all that, and we'll have a good time.
Mr. Bigglesworth is here.
Do not. I forbid you.
I've got people whispering me invite. Go look at raid signups for the 3rd time. Yeah, Ori. Wait until a point where Grass's health dips and then slap it.
I have one as well.
Yeah. Alright, let's head this way. Everybody come over here to Star.
Faralina, you are PvP flagged. Make sure you drop that.
Still waiting for people to get in range of buffs.
If they're inside the instance, they're in range.
Agonal. Go ahead and pre-pop Greater Shadow Protection Potion number 1.
Hold on, I need to make backspace.
And while everybody's getting buffed up, let's talk Loatheb assignments. Here's the healing rotation. I will be calling that out, just like always. And here is our Spore rotation. Note that it has changed pretty... Oh, did I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Which mage is Slark? Pear, you're Slark. I need to get something around there.
Warlocks are handing out health.
Alright, I saved it. I fixed it. There you go. Sport rotation.
Hey, this is Vlodaz. My power just went out, and now it's coming back on right now, so I should be back in like 2 minutes.
Okay. You're buffed, so we're just going to make our way there and start doing the thing. Alright, let's walk.
You have pretty much 1 through 3 health stones. I'm still passing out to 3 right now, though.
Okay. Please put a 1 in... Huh? Oh. I did miss you, didn't I? Good catch. Give me 1 second. Table. DPS, check
Table's in
check
group
the
3.
Yeah, but he's not in the spore rotation.
Rotation.
Is anybody else missing from that? Check my work real quick.
I turned it off again. Now.
Yeah, I'll get you when we get there.
Okay.
What? I have run speed to boots. What are you talking about? Yeah, I moved some things around because I was debating putting the other tank warriors in there, and then yeah. Anyway, put a 1 in raid chat real quick if you haven't done Lotheb with us yet. Just want to know how much of this I have to go over. Okay. So long story short, for the three of you, it's just DPS. There's a spore rotation. I think the two mages that put a 1 in, you guys are in group B. Antipathy, you're in group E. There will be marks for you all to follow. Long story short, every 15 seconds, a spore spawns. You move with your group, stand on top of the spore, kill the spore when your group is there, and you get a massive damage buff that also, reduces your threat to 0. So it's pretty big.
Yeah. It's like 50 or 60% crit.
Yeah, it's huge.
I think it's 60 for spellcasters, 50 for regular attacks.
That's cool. Okay.
So just make sure that you're on top of that spore rotation, and you guys will be good.
Stop.
Yeah, but hang on. The warlocks finish their job, and let me fix the spore rotation real quick.
Who is Healthstone for group?
It'll come.
I got one gained.
Yeah.
Alright, there we go. New sport rotation. Okay. Group A, you're following Skull. Group B, you're following X. Group C, you're following Square. Group D, you're following Moon. And Group E, you are following Triangle.
It's I gave you a partially used one. Hold on.
That's fine. That's fine. No, I got one charge, and then I'll probably be able to give most of that back to you.
Just give me the one that's partially used back. I'll give you a full one that you owe me to.
Everybody make sure you have a Warlock cookie.
Still need a cookie yet?
Yeah, wait for Wodas because I'm
Yep.
still on main slate. If we hand out 20 each, it's gonna hurt us.
My
Everybody-
computer's on and loading BattleNet right now. So
Cool. Everybody, make sure that you've already GSPP'd. If you haven't GSPP'd yet, please do. For those of you that haven't done this yet either, we will be repotting our GSPPs at around 2 minutes and 10 seconds into the fight. I will call for it. Don't do it before I say go, but make sure you do it as soon as I say go, because timing.
And a preemptive reminder to every single DPS. I'm in full mitigation gear for this fight. I have 3% hit and no weapon skill. The majority of the damage you do will be with a spore. Don't go hard until then.
Once you have a spore, you can go as hard as you want, but do not
Generate 0 threat with a spore.
Yeah, do not go hard until you have spores. That goes particularly true for the mages. Mages, you guys are in 2 groups today, Group A and Group B. If a Group B mage has the Ignite before they have the spore, and Group A has a spore and wants to roll that Ignite, please let that Ignite drop and give it to somebody in Group A first, because, yeah. D is following Moon, yes.
For DPS, do you want us to use our flask an hour into the raid today? That way we have it fully up for progression. For only using one today?
It really depends on how far we're going to get, and I really can't predict that.
We can get to 4 horsemen. Do you want us to make sure we have maximum time on it for 4 horsemen? That way it doesn't wear off like an hour before the raid ends.
Probably.
What has you in?
It's popping up right now. You can replace me if you want. I'm sorry. This sucks. My power like went out and then turned on right away. So it's loading.
I feel you. That's why I bought a uninterruptible power supply. Because that's happened to me more than once.
What's your like ETA? You think? Because we can probably log out for a
I'm
little
sitting
bit.
here looking at BattleNet load. So maybe a few minutes. I'm thinking. It could be
It's
a minute.
faster if you go to your classic folder, open WoW Classic itself, and then open that rather than waiting for your
Yeah,
BattleNet
just
thing
open
to
it
load.
manually.
Okay, I'll try that.
It's like way faster.
SSD win.
SSDs are wonderful.
One terabyte.
It doesn't help that like when that computer turns on, it loads like 5 things at once.
Yeah, it's also good to go to your startup and turn all that shit off.
Okay, BattleNet's loading. I'm logging into the game.
Unless you need those other things.
Still out here getting questions about the roster for today. Go look at raid signups. Ah.
I'm so angry.
Yeah, I was getting messages too about it.
People out here like, I'm benched today, and I'm like, no, you're not. Just wait a boss or two. Yeah.
So I think the key thing to remember is that we as a guild are a team, and whether you're in for a particular boss fight or not does not make you not part of the team. Like, so everybody comes, you watch on the stream when you're not in, and when you do get in, you do what you can. Like, our successes, whether you're in the raid group when it happens, it's still shared across the whole guild. Just be online and be ready to be part of it.
Well put, 5.
You're both way too optimistic. If you're not here for every freaking boss, you're not part of the team.
True.
five is
If you don't
entirely
stay,
correct.
if you don't stay 2 hours late, you're not a part of the team.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, okay. We didn't stay 2 hours late yesterday. We still killed 10 bosses.
Yeah, that's why we're gonna clear today.
Yeah, we're gonna stay 5 hours.
Yeah, we'll see.
Alright,
everybody get logged in. Let's get summon out on Wodaz. Priests, please make sure you're in your tier 2.
You post sport groups again?
I will, yes.
Does anyone still need a health stone? Say something in chat. Don't trade me.
Everybody has at least one more GSPP, I hope.
If they don't, they're proud.
What else? Can you give all those people a health stone who said I do in chat, pretty much? I'm saying that because I handed out 20 of them, and Slade probably handed out.
Alright, spore groups one more time.
Just start trading Wodaz. Get one.
Alright,
Once you have a health stone, please move up to star.
Also, one more thing, just like last week, I will be calling for spore groups to move when the spore spawns. Do not move until it spawns. It is wasted DPS time if one person goes early and everybody else goes later. So everybody move when the spore spawns.
Spores do have to die before they get to the boss, though, so move quickly. Everybody has memorized their letter, I hope. A is following skull, B is X, C is square, D is moon, E is triangle. Alright, looks like everybody is here, so let's go ahead and step inside the gate, team. Don't go past star.
Not past star.
You want a soulstone on?
Realistically, if anybody dies, it doesn't matter too much.
Yeah.
Do heal.
I'm gonna save mine.
I'll save mine.
Alright, healing rotation. Yeah, we'll be calling that out. And one last raid check.
Does Naka have one? Soulstone.
I don't have room, but I have bandages.
Naka has 7,000 health. She's not gonna be the first healer to die.
Okay, I'm gonna start a pull timer. We'll get hots on grass. And then we'll do the thing.
3%
So do
hit.
you want us to use our one flask on this or progression?
Everybody, calm down
3% hit.
until you get a spore.
No weapon skill. No rage.
Yeah, everybody just hold threat until you get your spores.
5.
Be very
4,
freaking careful.
3, 2, 1.
Knock at your first.
Reapply your curses.
Don't heal out of order, please, Anton.
I didn't actually
Group A.
Okay.
heal.
Group A spore.
Ashman, you're next.
Yep. Sorry, thank you, Slade. Group B, spore.
April. After I call your name, you can heal on cooldown.
Alright, I'll break
5.
it.
Demo shot, guys. You're not doing your job.
Curses.
Alright, 5, go.
Group C, spore.
Lime. Psycho.
Group D, spore. Group E, spore.
Reckoning. Warmongo.
Group A,
Last guy's
spore.
falling.
Frail.
Group B, spore.
Warmongo, heal, bud. Murmaha.
Group
I healed.
C, spore.
Healer's healing on cooldown.
Already off cooldown.
Group D, spore.
Everybody be ready to reshadow.
Group
In
E, spore.
now, reshadow.
Group A, spore.
Brass last end. Okay.
Group B, spore. Group C, spore. Kill the boss. Somebody kill the spore when it spawns.
Wodaz is going to die here. If a healer has a heal Wodaz real quick.
Well, this quick shadow protection.
Nice.
Nice.
Good
Yeah, I
call on
forget to
healing
hit the
with us.
buttons, but
Everybody pass on the loop.
Yep. All right, through the portal. Don't go anywhere once you're
No
through the portal.
deaths?
Just hang out in the middle. Hang out in the middle. Don't want to pull any unnecessary shit. That Death Knight pack turns out it respawns every time, so. Alright, I need to swap some people. So, if you are not in the Gothic group, please log. And if you are in the Gothic group and weren't in the Lotheb group, please get on. I'll get you in the group in a second here.
Can we buff log while you're doing this?
Yep. It'll take like 60 seconds,
Okay.
but yeah. Hopefully it takes like 60 seconds.
Thank
Uh,
No, you can just log.
leave raid.
You don't have to zone out, you can just log.
does the debuff still tick?
While you're logged off, yes, I think.
Yeah.
This one?
Maybe not. I mean,
I'm gonna
healers
wait.
can stay logged on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what a ninja.
Give me 1 second for invites. I gotta get some people out and get some people in. Alright, looking for Melkita, Admiri, Rim.
Logging out.
I think we're good with that.
Entered an instance already in progress.
Oh no.
I was already saved. Why is it giving me that?
NAXX does that.
Alright, everybody get logged back in. Let's get moving again.
Thank you.
Jesus.
Whoa, mic check.
Finra.
Breathy boy.
That
Yes, ma'am.
was me sneezing yesterday.
It didn't respawn
Oh, my
today.
bad, sorry,
They
guys.
must have fixed it. Cool.
I think that was because we had progressed on Resuvius, so...
No, other
Crash
guilds
had
had this same 2 packs respawn for some reason.
So does that mean Gothic patch might be respawned? Might be a bummer.
I was in yesterday and it wasn't there.
Nifty.
Southwest.
Those 2 mobs weren't
Come
there.
on, everybody.
What's up, folks? Looks like you guys are doing pretty damn good.
Well, hello there.
What's up?
Whoa, who's that stranger?
Thursdays, my daughter didn't have as long a class today, so I'm able to actually be on the computer and voice for a minute. Look like a pretty clean Luatheb kill.
It was a pretty clean Luatheb kill.
Yeah,
Got to
it
keep
was.
our health stones too, so if your life is in danger in the future, click on that button.
Yeah, I actually might need to get rid of mine so that I can get some water.
Don't
So
get
I
rid
have
of your
no
health stone.
inventory.
Don't get rid of your health
I
stone.
don't have in space.
You're not gonna have to drink.
Something else away.
Oh shit. Are you gonna be passing me stuff again today, correct?
There's only a little bit of trash. Like, very little bit of trash.
Night Mist, if I have mine left over after Gothic, I'll give it to you.
Oh, thank you. Okay, that'll work.
I don't have one. I have one right now, but if it's still there, I'll give it to you.
Alright, once you're inside Gothic Stream, just chill in the entrance here. Let's see what we got. All right, melee shamans and melee go dead side. Naka, you're actually going to stay over here this time. Warmongo, go dead side. And Reckoning, go dead side. Murray, you should be dead side. You're a melee shaman.
For sure.
For sure, for sure. Let's have... Mixture, Admiri, and Rimaru go dead side. Why do I have rogues in range of me? Rogues, go dead side. Get over there. Get. Scram. Scat. Alright, so dead side real quick. You guys, you know the drill. Healers are against the wall here. You're not moving past the pile, or the line drawn by these two piles. Just gatekeeping. Right. Naka, you're going to be live side with us this time. I didn't have a battle res live side last time. It was kind of rough. Prio and so the big stuff needs to be tanked. The small stuff can kind of just die. But kill Prio is small to large.
On dead side.
On dead side, yes. Naka, you're over here. Come here.
I was
Thorns.
giving
I
to
see you.
better Thorns, yeah.
Alright, so on this bay, myself and Frail will be shackling the Death Knights that come from this bay. We're going to have Melkita tank this one. Brass, you're going to tank mid. Actually, you know what? I changed my mind. Brass, you're going to tank this one. Finra, you're going to tank mid. Melkita, you're going to tank the far one on the right over there. The far one on the right will be 5 and Eshman shackling. And range DPS, we're just going to chill out in the middle here, and we're going to kill things left to right. Everybody know what they're doing?
So middle tank, just pick up anything that spawns there and keep them there for the most part.
Yes. Yeah, the big ones especially. The small ones are like meh, but the big ones especially.
Okie dokie.
Finra, you're going to get charged from both the left and the right. Just
I'm working on tank groups right now. Give me 1 second. That should be better.
I'll put a soulstone in this fight. Where you want it?
That nightfall uptime was insane on Lotheb.
And then we'll do this and that.
27%. That's pretty good.
Cool.
Show mix offline.
Mix, get on, bud. He just said something, didn't he? There are too many people talking. Mixture?
Yeah, that's gonna work so well, Ori.
Alright, real quick, ready to check. Live side, we go big to small. Dead side, you go small to big. Yeah, let's, in the future, let's not log until or unless I call for it. Alright, casters, go ahead and aggro the boss. And everybody ready.
Foolishly you have sought your own demise. Brazenly you have disregarded powers beyond your understanding. You have fought hard to invade the realm of the Harvester. Now, there is only one way out. To walk the lonely path of the
Keep me updated, Bacon.
Yep, will do.
Left to right.
I shot bolts looking to reach the targets.
Shackle spamming these.
Knight incoming, dead side.
Still left to right.
Ranged, if you guys have range on both bays, back up just a little bit. Nobody should ever be near the Death Knights except for the tanks.
It's like a swarm of bees on dead side.
Yeah, we kind of are.
Kill that rider, please. Thank you.
I don't have shadow protection if that matters.
It shouldn't. Keep these Death Knights out of the raid, though.
Yeah, left to right range. Even if a new one spawns in the middle one, we're still killing the middle one before the other one. Right?
Kill the riders first, though.
Make sure you interrupt the riders. Good job.
Death Knight on the right.
Healers on dead side, don't be afraid to use consumes. We're getting towards the end of this.
I think that was our last wave live side.
It was.
Casters, if you're really good, you can actually precast Gothic. But you have to... I think so.
You have to spin as he teleports.
Yeah, you have to spin as he teleports, and you have to cast,
mob.
like, right about now. Because he's immune for the first 2 globals.
Alright. Dead side, stack on skull. Healers back up a little bit, of course. We'll be teleporting in shortly.
Casters to the gate.
Yep.
My shadow bolt travels to the gate.
I really should hit the loot
Nice
button,
job
shouldn't
again.
Yeah, you probably should be hitting the loot thing. Everybody stop here so we can actually get the loot.
It teleports pretty far. Just hit the pass button, please, thanks.
I mean, so you can actually change the loot.
Oh, I already did.
Do not drive them out.
Okay.
Alright, last trash of the instance.
I think 4 horsemen won't be trash.
Let's grab the spirit real quick. It is stunnable.
Long enough for me to introduce myself.
Oh, you can also shove it. Oh, I shouldn't have done that.
Shut your fly threat before I shut it for you. Conserve your anger. Harness your rage.
We pulling?
You will all have outlets for your frustration.
Yeah.
Alright.
Disarm.
Disarm.
These.
I'm gonna enjoy killing these slack-jawed daffodils.
Alright, hook the right side here. We got a couple Shadowbolt Volley Arcane Explosion dudes to deal with.
First, don't go diagonal.
Pat is nowhere in sight, so we should be good. Gun pull. Double volley. Alright, cool.
Nope.
Nicely done. Got a gargoyle pack coming. Go and grab that one on the right if you can. Everybody can come to like here-ish. Yep.
Alright.
Reminder, we're gonna have to wait for the wait for the debuff to fall off before we pull the next one. Alright, let's grab it. Move up.
Skull first. Skull first.
Split DPS. No. Get out the rolled up newspaper and bonk you on the nose.
Please.
Alright, everybody follow Star. Follow Star.
Back up.
Follow Star.
Hug
Did
the
ever-
plague stream.
Did everybody else know that Grass named his dog DPS?
I feel bad for his dog.
That's a bad DPS. Not in the house.
Alright, we've got like 20 seconds to kill these. It's not enough. Alright, back up. Just kidding. We're coming back here.
Patrol incoming.
We could have done it.
Yeah, but not have also had mana to deal with this bullshit.
Totems, bring your totems up.
Yep.
You want Finner on X still like yesterday?
Sure. We got 5 of you. I'm confident that there'll be, you know, tanks and everything.
I'm Reed.
6 of you.
There.
This looks like fun.
Psycho should be in. And there we go. And now groups are good. Alright, spread the Necronites, please. I don't want them stacked on top of each other. Also, ranged. Don't be stacked on them if you can help it.
Flame strike.
Nice. done.
Now back up and around.
Yeah, now we go down to the channel. As soon as I get there, you'll get the pull. Good. I forget which one of these turns around.
Let's just pull all of them. Come on.
No.
We have disarms, but we don't have that many disarms.
Alright, grab it.
Come on. Trap 2 white. Maybe. Ah, fuck. Yay. I'm useful, I swear.
Another Necronite pack.
Yep, same idea with these spread out of the raid.
I'm gonna pull a skull over here. Am I gonna pull?
Yep.
Pulling.
Pull X left.
Anywhere that's not the raid.
Axis flame striking.
Double fire Necronites, freaking hate it.
Actually, wasn't that bad to deal with.
Yeah, as long as we don't stack them.
Yeah.
Yeah, grab the spirit next. Actually, you know what? These are close enough. Go ahead and pull this.
Oh, nice. I just good to pull the spirit.
Yep.
Alright.
We can walk into this. Everybody move up. Stun it. On the right.
Coming.
We got him.
Yeah, this one's slightly closer than the others. And one more set of those before we talk about Four Horsemen.
All the way to
There's the door.
Oh, great observation. That was actually a cool, pretty cool door. Can't speak.
Line of sight.
Alright, nucleus, nucleus.
Line of sight.
It doesn't matter, they're already here.
Healers, you are on the ball today. I went to go quick
All right.
Hellstone. I was already full health.
Everybody come back here. Actually, just kidding. Come up here for a second. Let me show you what's inside.
Save
Get an
that
idea.
Hellstone for
Yay.
4 Horsemen, Bacon. Seriously.
Yeah, you're gonna want it.
Oh, I know.
Ooh.
Okay. This is the Four Horsemen room. For those of you that did not see the Four Horsemen talk, you can't go inside here much without pulling these, so we're going to enter very carefully. That being said, they can be reset if you walk out the door here. So I'm going to explain everything No, you can't log out during the explanation. Sorry, we need to practice. Your 60-minute buffs are less important than practice. However, we're going to get one good shot at a burn on this. So what we're going to do, I'm going to explain it as if we were facing the room like we are right now. Okay? So everybody come back to this room. Alright. This center platform is where they're all standing right now. Okay? Which means, if we entered from where we just entered, the safe spot is right here. If my dogs would be quiet.
Keep us orientated with the room.
Alright, fine. Safe spot's over here. Right, so we walk in this direction. This is the platform right where I'm standing. Safe spot's right here. Which means Thane... Yeah. Thane will be tanked over in this corner. Mograine will be tanked over in this corner. Ziliak will be tanked over in this corner. And Blamo will be tanked over in this corner. Also, give me a second to shut my door.
Anyone care to wager?
Okay. So we're going to try something because we have world buffs, and if it works, it'll be the easiest thing we've done. We're going to nuke Thane. We're going to nuke Thane real hard, which means a couple of things. When we enter, everybody come back here. Reckoning is the door here. Bacon's the door. All right, so we're standing at the door over here. Everybody come here. Everybody come here. So I know who's paying attention or not. Everybody come here. Yes, like wreck nuke. We'll talk about that in a second. Antipathy, buddy, pal, get over here. Okay.
Hey. Missing it important.
Yeah, everybody needs to pay attention during this. This is the hardest fight in the instance. So when we enter, we are actually going to hug the left over here and tuck ourselves into this corner where Thane is going to be tanked. This is true for all ranged DPS and all non-tank DPS. Not necessarily true for healers. So healers should just chill for a second. But we're all just going to stack. And when I say stack, I mean stack. We're all going to stack in the corner where Thane is going to be tanked. And we are going to nuke him. When I say nuke him, I mean like all cooldowns nuke him. We need to not... Yes, Thane is the meteor guy. That's why we're stacked. The reason that we need to nuke him is because we need to be out of here by the 4th mark. And in order to make that happen, we also need to blow through a shield wall and not get a second shield wall. So, long story short, big damage. Big damage. As soon as he dies, you need to repop a Greater Shadow Protection Potion and run to the safe spot. If you were on Thane, you need to repop a Greater Shadow Protection Potion and run to the safe spot as soon as he dies. Not before, as soon as he dies. If you don't do both of those things, you will die. Also probably a good idea.
GSPP right now.
Yeah, pre-pop GSPPs, everybody.
If you have them, pre-pop a Greater Fire Protection Potion as well.
Yeah.
Especially casters. The Meteor will give some pushback. We don't want pushback on Thane.
Big deal here. This is also where you would use your health stone, right? As you're running back, you use your health stone. Okay. Once you are in the safe spot, it is now your personal responsibility to get yourself topped off, to make sure that you're good to go for whatever's next. Once Thane is dead, the rest of the fight is a slow roll. Do not rush. Do not rush. Okay. So that's the DPS's job. We're nuking Thane, then we'll talk about everything else in a second here. Meanwhile, the healers, you guys are going to do a normal rotation this entire time. I'll talk about that in a second. Tanks. Grass, we're going to have you on Thane. And I want you in full threat gear. Like, full threat gear. We got to go hard. So, Grass is going to be tanking Thane. We're going to have Melkita. You are going to start on Mograine. So on the pull, You're going to take Mograine, and you're going to pull him over here. All right, into this back corner. Okay. Mixture, you are going to be replacing Melkita. What that means is until the first stack goes out, when the first mark goes out, you can make your way to the safe spot to get ready to place him on the third mark. But get a few hits in on Thane as we start. And just unload a little bit of DPS into him. Once the first mark goes out, come here to the safe spot, wait for the third mark to go out, go over and relieve Melkita. Okay?
So
Melkita, when you get relieved, you're coming back here, and you are just chilling until your marks run out. And you're chilling for 3 marks, and then you're actually going to go back here, and you're going to relieve Adamiri, who is tanking Blimo. So Adamiri, you're going to grab Blimo, and you're going to bring her all the way back here. Yeah. And Melkita, you're going to go relieve Adamiri. That cycle between the 3 of you will continue. Adamiri, you actually won't be the first target on that. You're going to be the second target. My bad. Rimaru, you're going to start with Blimo. So you're going to bring Blimo back here.
And
Adamiri, you're actually just chilling at the beginning. So you're going to, again, like Mix, DPS a little bit. And then once you have 1 mark, come to the safe spot. Get ready to relieve Rimaru. Yeah? Okay. Meanwhile...
is where tanks want to be using their reels.
Yes.
Please. After the first transition, we will have an extra tank because Thane will be dead. So we have
your
a
reels
backup.
on.
The first one is going to be the most important to make sure we get the taunts to land.
Yep. Finra, you are going to start with Zeliek. So grab Zeliek, bring him back here. Back right corner. And I'm actually going to have Bangu. You are going to... Oh, just kidding. You do too much damage. Wow, you all do too much damage. Why did I bring you guys? Okay, let's have Uti. Uti, you're going to replace Finra. So, just like the other 2 tanks that I just mentioned, you're going to start off by just go hard, nuke Thane. You can Death Wish and Wreck basically off the bat. And then as soon as those wear off, you go to the safe spot. And then at 3rd mark, you're going to go take this off of Finra. After that happens, Brass. Because you're going to be free, you're actually going to come relieve Uti. And then the 3 of you, Uti, Finra, and Brass, are going to take care of that one. The name of the game here for literally everybody on this fight is don't get more than 3 marks. That's it, right? Once you have 3 marks, you're rotating. Spend some time in the safe spot, hang out, check your marks. They have the people's names on them. You can see, you know, who you've got your marks from, all that good stuff. All right. So please, 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 just don't go anywhere that you already have marks from. Don't refresh your marks. All right, let's talk healers. Okay. Over here on the Thane side, I need Lime, Eshman, and Naka. Come over here. Over here on the Blamo side, I need Anton, 5, and Murrah. Back here with Ziliek is going to be myself, Reckoning, and Ape. Which means, if I didn't call your name, it should be Frail, Warmongo, and Psycho here. Beautiful. Okay, so healers, you guys are going to go to these places to start with. And then you're going to rotate a little bit weirdly. Some of you are going to rotate on the first mark. Some of you are going to rotate on the second mark. But after that, everybody's going to rotate after they have 3 marks. Okay? So, on the first mark, I'm going to need all of my priests to rotate. So priests were rotating on the first mark. So go back to where you were, Frail, for a second here. Okay. So first mark goes out. All of our priests rotate clockwise. Go, go, go. Cool, cool, cool. You go to your group. Second mark goes out. I want Lime, Psycho, Murrah, and Anton. Oh, wait. Did I put Anton over there? I did. Lime, Psycho, Murrah, and Reckoning to rotate on Mark 2. So, all you guys go. Which means the 4 of you that I didn't call, you're rotating on the third mark. And at this point, every healer is just paying attention to the marks that they have and rotating when they have 3. Now, one of the things that you want to keep in mind here is that eventually Thane is going to die. When Thane is dead, which is this group over here, where do we go when we want to rotate? The answer is the safe spot. Okay? Don't go immediately to another boss. Go to the safe spot, wait 3 marks, and then continue. Otherwise, you will not have enough time in your rotation, yada, yada, yada. DPS, after Thane is dead, you can go almost anywhere you want with some exceptions. Mograine should be the first priority, so I'd actually like you all to, after you go to the safe spot and make sure you're topped off and everything else like that, come over here to Mograine, burn him a little bit, get him to 50% so he shield walls, come back to the safe spot. Melee DPS, if you have a choice between these 2 in the back, you go to Blamo. Ranged DPS, you guys go to Zeliek. The reason for that is because of the mechanics that these 2 do. The 2 in the front that we're killing, they don't do too much as long as we murder them, right? These 2 in the back, Blamo, back here in the back left, will be dropping void zones. You cannot stand in them, not even for a split second. This goes for tanks, it goes for healers, it goes for everybody. It does like 4,000 damage a second. It will just kill you. Do not stand in them, okay? If we lose a tank or a healer on this fight especially, it's pretty much over. So, don't die. Meanwhile, over here on the Zeliek side, Zeliek always need to be spread out. Okay, you guys can never be within 10 yards of each other. Ever, 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 never. This goes for tanks, it goes for DPS, it goes for everybody. Okay? So when you're here in the Zeliek corner, you're spread out. In fact, everybody slash range 11 real quick. Just to be safe. Alright? But that's essentially the entirety of the fight. Alright? It's a lot of rotation, it's a lot of personal responsibility. If we do this right the first time, it'll be way easier than the second or third, so let's try and do it right the first time, yeah?
Soul stones, where do you want them?
Naka needs one for sure.
Naka has one.
It just
Put
ran out.
one on... I've got one. I've got Wodaz's, so Slade's is open. Put one on...
I put one on her.
Mine's open.
Oh, okay. Put one on Frail.
Hey, just to make sure, Hunter's just whacking Thane.
You guys can back up in between meteors. There's a timer for it on DBM. You just gotta be really careful. Be really careful.
Can't they outrange it?
No. Something like 60 yards. It's the same as his
mark.
thing. Yeah.
This is a 20-yard range, but this tooltip could be wrong.
Yeah, the tooltips are super weird. Alright, does everybody know what they're doing? Are there any big questions here?
Can you repeat the boss the melee are focusing on in the second half?
Blamo, back left, back left.
Thank you.
You might still be tanking Zeliek.
Yeah, you'll be tanking most of it. Until Mograine dies, you'll continue tanking. Once Mograine dies, I'll have the Mograine tanks take over for you, but... It is not possible to resist a mark. Alright, get rebuffs out on the people that need it real quick.
all give marks at the same time?
The first mark will all go out at 20 seconds. After that, it's every 12 seconds. All of the mark at the same time, yes.
The tanks are just
Slade
going.
just
The tanks are just going clockwise and relieving of each tank, right?
No. No. The tanks... So, where did I have you, Rim? Back left? On Blumo?
Correct.
Yes.
So, you're going to be on Blumo. After you get relieved, you're going to the safe spot for 3 marks. And then after you're here for 3 marks, you're going to go relieve Mograine.
Okay.
So you are going just straight across the room.
Alright.
The only weird tank rotation is this one back here. I've got 3 tanks on this because we're nuking Thane. But yeah.
Abe wants to walk it through once, if you think that's alright.
Yeah. All right. Everybody to the entrance. Okay. Hunters, you guys are going to help pull Thane and Mograine to their respective corners. So Khan, if you could just shoot Thane and walk toward the corner on the way, and that'd be great. Actually, let the tank grab Mograine because I want all the DPS on Thane anyway. So okay, so we're going to hug the left on our way in. So we're pulling, we're hugging the left. Tanks, you guys are going to grab your stuff. Healers, you guys are going to your corners immediately. Alright, you're healing on the way because the tanks are taking damage from their things. At this point, everybody's nuking Thane, everybody's nuking Thane, everybody's nuking Thane. Okay?
We don't have a tank. Right.
I've seen a lot of guilds when they're hugging left, someone accidentally pulls, so be ready in case that does happen.
Who's the Mograine tank? Melkita. Melkita, where are you? Go grab Mograine. Bring him over here.
Wipe.
Okay, so Thane is being nuked. Alright, so 20 seconds. First mark goes out. All the priests rotate. I'm now over here.
We don't move yet.
Our off tanks that were DPSing come to the safe spot to get ready to pick up their other things. Nice job. Second mark goes out. Our first group of shamans starts rotating. Clockwise. Not to the safe spot, straight to the person you're healing.
DPS, you're still over here. Killing
For
Thane.
you. The one back right with the 10-yard range check, do we run through people's 10 yards to rotate, or do we have to go
No,
around?
try not to. Spread out as much as you can back there. There should only be 3 healers in the tank back there at any given time, so...
So,
that's why I'm
everybody
running
in
a
that
bit
back group,
around them.
one quick thing for this back group on Zeliek. Whoever is rotating next should be standing right here. So
yeah, so you guys don't have to run through people.
And yeah, so then you have 3 spots. When the rotate happens, everyone shifts a position. So then Fi would come over to here, and Aperol would run over to the next boss.
Yeah.
To big.
Okay.
Right here.
Go back. Go back. 5, go back.
Little triangle of healers.
Alright, so Mark 3 happens. Our last contingent of healers shift. You guys are still DPSing at this point. Okay. Mark 4 happens. The first set of healers, which is our priests, now rotate again. Everybody should be repopping GSPPs, health stones, all that good stuff. At this point, Thane is almost dead or dead. So what are all the DPS doing?
They're repopping the Shadow Push, running to safe spot, and topping themselves off.
Yes.
Right.
Straight to the safe spot. You cannot veer in any direction. You have to beeline it for that safe spot. Okay? Brass, you go that way too.
One thing to make
Melon,
sure,
you go that way
the
too.
safe spot is the only
Healers,
spot
we
you will
also...
not get marks. After we kill Thane, his spirit will still be there, dropping marks on anybody within 65 yards.
Did you say 5th mark?
Not yet. So everybody's here. You're taking some time to top off. 5th mark goes out. What happens? Got some healers rotating. Cool. Somebody should be rotating out of the safe spot. Yep. There it is.
Yep, there we go.
Alright, 6th mark goes out. We had some tank swaps. Finra, at this point, I don't think you can pick that up yet.
It'll be brass at that point.
Yeah.
Understood.
Mosquito AFK over there.
Yeah. So Mokita would be relieving Adamiri, correct?
This is 6th mark? Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, Melkita, are you here? Do I need to grab somebody?
I'm back. Yeah, I'm here.
Alright.
No, I'm here.
Alright, 7th mark goes out. What happens? Reminder that if you just came from Mograine, you're now chilling in the safe zone. You're not going straight to Blamo. Alright. 8th mark happens. DPS, at this point, you guys are topped off. You're good to go. You go smack something. Just keep track of your own marks, right?
One thing to keep in mind, after we all come to the safe spot, the tanks are gonna have different numbers of marks from the DPS. Each mark also reduces the threat you generate to that horseman by 50%.
Yes,
Multiple.
and it cuts it in half when it goes out too. So DPS, when you're going out, unless you're like actively seeing a tank move with you, watch your fucking threat. If you pull threat, your job is to go stand where the tank was standing and die. We cannot afford people in the safe spot to get marks.
If you're going out at the same time as the tank, you'll have the same number of marks as them. Threat will be normal. If the tank is already there, you're going to be doing twice as much threat or 4 times as much threat as they are.
Alright, we're gonna get this shot. Everybody come here. Everybody should have already popped their Greater Shadow Protection Potions. Casters, you should have popped your Greater Fire Protection Potions. Not yet, Grass.
Yeah,
Hang
we
out.
should all get in the doorway first, right?
Yeah. Alright, I don't know if I trust everybody to do this. Alright, everybody get inside the doorway. Just inside the doorway. Also, this is a long-ass fight. Mana consumes and shit.
Use mana consumes early, you will be using them frequently.
How long is this fight?
Yes.
Like
Typically
8,
took
9
almost
minutes
8
typically.
minutes.
Yeah. Alright, we want to slow roll this, so everybody please pay attention. Okay. We're going to hug this wall as tight as you can, be facing the wall the entire time that you're running across here. We're going to get into this corner, and then we're going to do the pull. Hug the wall.
Can I have a log out before the pull so that I can Mighty Rage Potion with a Stone Shield active?
It's not a bad idea.
Alright, logging out now. We'll be back when we're ready to pull. Give me at least 1 minute, 30 seconds.
Do you want anybody else to do that?
So anybody else who wants to log out for 1 minute?
It won't matter on any of the other bosses. This is the one that we need to nuke.
Also, healers.
Also, tanks who are going to be on Mograine, pre-pop fire potions if you have them. It'll just help.
Yeah, healers be aware that Mograine is going to be the one that nukes people. So if you are healing the Mograine tank, just be ready for big bursts.
Big spike damage.
That's the front right one?
Yes.
Yeah.
The one wielding the Ashbringer.
Yep.
So where we're standing is
This is Thane. This is Thane.
Thane
Mograine
is
is in the corner opposite us on the entrance. Blamo is in the corner opposite us on the wall that we're standing. And then diagonal to us in the opposite corner is Zeliek.
Do you want us to worry about threat at all on Thane, or just go as hard as we fucking can?
Do pay attention to threat. Thane probably won't one-shot you, but
be ready to lip regardless.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they are tauntable, but taunts can resist, right?
Yeah.
So you said I'm taking Blamo just straight across?
Yep. Blamo will be
is going
in
to
that corner.
That corner.
They need to be as deep into the corners as possible. Also, be aware that Blamo will drop the void zones, so you do have to move her occasionally. Oh yes, by the way, all of these are disarmable. All of these are disarmable.
I'm ready when you guys are.
That scared me.
All right, Brass, go ahead and get back in. Everybody get back in. Log in, log in, log in. Healers, we're following our tanks straight to the corners. If you are a Thane healer, you just stay in here for a little bit.
Clock's ticking.
Dude, so DPS aren't wearing real right now?
No. Alright, here comes pull timer.
So to just go in and pull.
Tanks and healers that are going to the corner, follow me.
5,
Like, on me.
4, 3, 2, 1.
None of my buttons are working.
Alright, pull them.
There they go.
Get them to the corners quickly.
Good Zilic out.
Don't stand within 10 yards of people on Ziliak.
We got Mograine going to the wrong corner.
Mograine should be up there.
First mark, everybody healers, priests, go.
Lark, is that good positioning?
Yep. All the way to the corner.
Shift over.
All the way to the corner, Melkita. All the way to the corner. Second mark, healers. To the corner.
NAXX has 2 Morgan.
Yeah, I know.
Third mark, switches. Okay. DPS, safe spot. Safe spot.
So we're shadow potting now, right?
Yes, do it.
Taunt off, please.
Irresistant.
Get in the safe spot.
Watch your marks, watch your marks.
Clear your marks.
Okay to go.
Everybody is now responsible for their own marks.
Bandage if you have it. It's a long fight.
Mix is already at 3.
Somebody go
Morgan.
relieve Melkita, please. Or relieve Mix.
Mix did, but I'm at
Why
4.
there's no healers on Mograine. Why are there no healers on Mograine?
Adamary's got 4.
Coming for you, enemy.
Mix is at 5.
Mix shield wall.
Go Mix.
Somebody needs to relieve Mix. I don't care who.
I missed out.
I got Mix. Rim's got Mix.
Okay, Mix out.
I'm getting out.
Okay.
How we doing on damage on Mograine?
He's at 86, 85.
Careful about Twitter, Morgan.
I got 3 stacks.
Naka, if you find Eshman, res him.
Somebody come get Brass.
Ramar is down. It's on Bangu. Bangu, stop running. Stop.
Bangu's now a tank.
Mograine.
There's 6 marks still, Brass.
It's on Faralina. It's on Primal.
Come on, guys. Watch your fucking threat.
Go Mokita.
No, Ramar went down. It wasn't a threat issue.
Watch the zone mixture.
It's on Adamiri. Big heals on Adamiri.
Grass is gonna die.
Coming, Brass.
Mograine shield walled. How long does the shield wall last?
Like 20 seconds. Everybody watch your
3
marks.
stacks and then
Psycho, go ahead and onk. And run to the safe spot.
Mix is at 3.
Grass coming to do Adamiri.
Yeah, Adamary's at 4 now.
Mixture coming to get Finra active.
Mix is at 4.
Adamiri out.
You're gonna need to move Blamo back.
Somebody go grab Mix's target, please.
It's on Bangu.
If you're
Bangu.
free, go grab it.
Ooh, chasing Finra. Unbreaker fleeing down.
Get Zeliek. Get
Finra,
Zeliek
come
to the
back.
corner. Get Zeliek to the corner. Ah, fuck.
This is so. Keep practicing. Keep practicing.
Get Zeliek to the corner.
Brass down.
Alright, everyone back. Tanks!
Until the door and die.
Which one of the retards did it?
Why do my tanks not listen?
On Zeliek, I had him taunted off of me, was running away, and then he just came back. I didn't utilize any abilities when I was running to the safe spot, so I don't know why he went off of whoever taunted. I think it was Malkita.
Yeah, Zeliak, Thane died fast, but we can never do that again. Now we need to change everything. We had one shot not to fuck it up, and people fucked it up.
It was really clean until, you know, none of the tanks listened.
Also, there's a point where all the healers on Mograine just went into the safe spot, and there was no healers there.
And then that's when I went and relieved Mix.
Yeah, Mix, I blew Shield Wall and Last Stand on Morgane.
After the first rotation healers, you're not leaving until you have 3 stacks.
Yeah, there's a group A, B, and C for healers. You rotate. A is on the first stack, B is on the second stack, C is on the third stack, and then you rotate when you get a third stack every time from there on out.
So something that may help people keep track of it, the debuffs don't necessarily add to the left like new debuffs usually do. They will be in an order. Like Mograine for me was
That
always
depends
to the
entirely
right.
on how your UI is sorting them.
Ah, that's fair. So look for the symbol. Don't go by left, right, or however you have them set up on your screen. Become familiar with the symbol, highlight them if you have to keep track. I found it a little confusing at first.
When you zone in, pre-pop a Shadow Potion. We're going to try that one more time.
We're going to try to
Same way
burn
with
Thane
the burn.
too.
Yeah, the burn was fast enough that I think we can do it without world buffs.
Plenty of guilds do it.
Yep.
Or have done it.
Yeah.
Can't the DPS come up with me? I saw a lot of them waiting all the way back. Why?
Yeah, they can start DPSing a little bit earlier than that. The casters have to wait back, but the melee can just stack.
So I just want to make sure that I didn't fuck that up. I am DPSing the guy that we're trying to nuke. We're leaving Rimaru, going to the center, waiting for my stacks to drop, and then we're leaving who's ever on the front right guy, correct?
You don't have to wait for your stacks to fully drop from the back right if you're then going to the top left.
Yeah.
Correct. You only have to wait for your stacks to drop on the one that you are going to.
Okay.
Yeah,
I did.
Tanks have a very the tanks have a very specific rotation. Healers have a
Which
very
we're going to
specific
talk
rotation.
about again.
Yep. DPS are just kind of watch your threat and rotate on your own 3 stacks.
So with the back corners, do we want like Yudi and I are talking? Do we want him running to relieve once Fenrir gets 2 stacks because of the distance?
No.
We're waiting for 3 stacks, correct?
No. Wait for 3.
Okay.
But it does take me a little bit.
2 stacks, we know that, Night Mist, yes, we are aware. If you go in when there's 2 stacks, you will get your first stack at the same time that Fenrir gets his third. We do not want that.
Rotation.
Right.
Alright, everybody stay in this little circle area again. We're just going to talk about tanks and healers since the DPS seem to know what they're doing.
So I'm going to run over there as soon as the 3rd mark goes out, or the 2nd?
3rd.
3rd.
Okay.
Alright, tanks first. Let's see. Pull happens.
5.
Where do we take our
4,
targets?
3, 2, 1.
All the way into the corners. Cool. Cool. third mark goes out, who's relieving who?
Maybe he's giving the.
I'm talking about healers second. I want to make sure the tanks know what they're doing.
I'm going to Fenrir.
By the way, you're not starting to move at the third mark. If you're in the back left corner and you're going to the front right, moving at 3 will kill Fenrir.
That's what why I was
Well,
asking.
I skipped Mark 1. He's in the middle of Mark 1. Okay. So go get him. Go take the thing.
So I'm not DPSing at all then.
No, you are. I
Until
just skipped
Mark
a few
1,
marks
you are
because I want to
DPS.
make sure that the tanks know what they're doing.
Okay.
Get out of there.
Yeah, you DPS till Mark 1, go to the safe spot, and then at Mark 3, run to relieve.
All right, Brass. At this point, you're into the safe spot.
At 3?
No,
it's
because
not.
I'm skipping to 6.
That seems silly.
So Mark 6 happens. Tanks, what's happening?
Brass is heading straight across.
Mokita's getting that one. Romara's
I'm
taking
getting
that
mixed.
one. Brass is getting that one. Cool. Mark 9 happens. Who's taking what? Alright, this seems generally okay. Now Mark 12. We should be back to where we started. Except for Uti and Finra. Cool. Alright. That seems better. Now do that in reality. Meanwhile, healers, get to your initial spots. Why do I have 4 people on Ziliak?
5, you're not over here.
Where's the front?
The front is where square is.
Alright, Mark 1. Priests.
Hold up, there's only one healer on one spot. Never mind.
You were right, Naka. You were in the right
Yeah.
spot.
Oh, okay.
Who else is in that spot?
Probably somebody stacked in the group. Think, who's ahead of me?
Remember, 10 yards in this back corner.
Who should be over there? Lime. Lime is over there. Okay. Alright, Mark 2 happens. Why are there still 4? Go. You gotta be quicker than that. Can't have 2 healers on a tank for more than 12 seconds. Mark 3 happens. Alright, Mark 4 happens, where the priest group is rotating again. Now Mark 5. Nope, Psycho, you're going straight to Blumo. And then Mark 6.
Okay, at this point, all the healers on Thane come to the safe spot.
Why do I
Thane's
only have
dead.
2 healers on Mograiner now? Who else should be over here? Can't let that happen.
Anton.
I don't think healers are understanding.
Yeah, okay.
I think they need like a
If
number
I tell,
assignment.
okay, yeah, if I tell you to rotate on 1, you're rotating on 1, 4, 7, 10, 13, 16, 19, 22, 25, etc., etc. Right? If I tell you to rotate on 2, that's total. Those are total marks. If you want to simplify it for yourself, when I say you rotate on 1, you rotate on the first mark, easy, and then you pay attention to the number of marks that you have on your current target. Right? Let's take me as an example, okay? I am going to be star for a second here. I am starting on Ziliak, okay? I also rotate on Mark 1. So I get a single mark from Ziliak, and I start moving to Mograine. Okay? Now that I've done my special rotation, I wait until I have 3 marks from Mograine, and then I move to Thane. Or the safe spot, depending. Once I have 3 marks on Thane, I move to Blumo. Once I have 3 marks from Blamo, I move back to Zeliek. Once I have 3 marks from Zeliek, I move back to Mograine. Once I have 3 marks from Mograine, I move back to the safe spot. Once I wait 3 marks at the safe spot, I move back to Blamo. You see what's happening here? I get 3 marks and then I move. Just pay attention to your own debuffs and move every 3. That's all that matters.
Like, it's the waiting 3 marks. In that, I think it's mine just says I got a minute before they go off.
Well, okay. In that case, instead of thinking about it as waiting, if you're here in the safe spot as a healer, okay? If you are here in the safe spot as a healer, check the bosses that are up, right? In this case, it would be, if Blamo is up, and Zeliek is up, and Mograine is up, right? The 3 of them are up, and I'm here in the safe spot, and I'm waiting. And I look at my marks, and I see that I've got Mograine marks. You can hover over them. It has their name. If I've got Mograine marks, and I've got Zeliek marks, but I don't have any Blamo marks, I can go to Blamo. Right? As long as you don't have marks from them, you can go to that target, okay?
Yeah. It's really about just making sure that you're being productive.
Yeah. You have to be responsible for yourself. We cannot possibly call out everything that every single person on this fight needs to do. You have to be responsible for yourself.
No, it's just like calling out the marks. So I know when somebody calls out 6.
DBM timer.
I would then move. Yeah, mine's not working. Oh.
Then just look at your own marks. Just look at your own marks. If you have 3, don't be near that target.
Yeah. No, I don't move away. The problem is, like, I moved to the second boss, but by the time I got there, he was dead. So technically, I'm in the center now, waiting to move to the 3rd boss.
Yes.
Yes, and it's the waiting because I can't see 6 marks now, or the 3rd mark from a 2nd boss, because I don't have them. You know what I mean?
If you don't have marks from a boss, you can be on that boss.
You just don't want to get more than 3. That's it.
That's
I
it.
think he's saying you don't know how long to stand in a safe spot until 3 marks if one out.
No, you don't understand. You don't understand. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
If you don't have marks from a boss, you can be on that boss. So if I'm in the safe spot and I have marks from all 3 bosses around me, I have to stay here. But as soon as the marks wear off from one of those bosses, I can go to that boss. Yeah?
What Mark is saying, we can have more than 3 healers on a boss. It's not a bad thing.
Yeah, I'm just trying not to get all the healers with marks on one boss.
As long as you do the initial rotation correctly and pay attention to your marks afterwards, that will never happen.
Right.
Because everybody's going to a different boss at a different time based on when their marks wear off. It's as soon as people fall asleep and stop looking at their marks that we end up with no healers on one thing and all the healers on the other. Scan, that's not going to help. That's literally not going to help. I talked about this like for 2 hours that one day.
And we practiced it.
Alright, get both out on this.
You're gonna run through like 1, 2, 3.
No, I just want to do it. I just want to get attempts in. Yes, DPS should go to the safe spot before heading to the second target, mostly because you guys are going to be really low on health. Everybody should have already popped
we
their...
can go directly to the next boss, right?
Yes. Everybody should have already popped their Greater Shadow Protection potions. Just be careful if you think that you're full health. You might not be full health, because, yeah. Everybody inside the gate. We're still going hard on Thane. The difference here is that those of you that chose not to pop that second Shadow Protection potion, you have to. You will have to. You will die if you do not.
When the 4th mark goes out, pop another potion.
Yes.
All DPS are going to be doing that.
Alright, let's hug the left.
Oh, that's some Z fighting.
I have another Soulstone. What do you want?
I still want one on Naka. She's got one.
I have one too.
Put one on me.
I got you.
And put one on Ashman.
What else do you have it put on Eshmond? Oh, you have yours. Like all of his casters are flashed, pretty much. So Pain should die quickly still.
Yeah, everybody just needs to be very, very aware of the fact that you need to get the hell out of there. Yes, absolutely, Death Wish on Thane. You guys need to get the hell out of there as soon as you kill him.
Oh, Brass, now I get why you said damn it. Thanks for the jujus.
Yeah, this is unfortunately the only fight in the entire game that I can't, you know, micromanage everybody, so let's everybody pay attention.
Micromanage me harder.
That is a good point, Agnel. Yes. Where that big old pile of bones is the safe spot.
Alright, Brass, you should be good.
5. Ready when you guys are.
Alright, everybody get logged in. Tanks, healers that are moving to other bosses, and melee DPS, come to start, please. Everybody follow me on the way in. We're getting as close as we can before we aggro. Range DPS, make sure you're stacked a little bit tighter than that, please. Alright, here we go.
Okay.
Alright, get them to the corners.
Thanks, go. Watch your aggro while we're backing up.
Mark 1, going out. Mark 2. Mark 3. Healers, you're now watching your own marks and rotating when you have 3 in the current target. Alright, everybody repop Shadow.
Repop Shadow. To the middle.
I'm dead.
Uchi down.
And
Nick
two
is
tanks
dead.
dead. Well,
Need a replacement
we got
tank
there, though.
on Fenrir?
Nah, they're all working.
More games.
Yep. Everybody just come to the entrance here.
Have wet recovery. So
Thane burn is good. Those of you that
So
died,
what happened there?
Those of you that died to Mark 5, how? Did you not
Heals
reach
felt,
out?
heals felt low near Morgraine.
Yeah, you died during one of the healer transitions.
Doesn't
Make
look
sure
like I got any heals at all.
It was on its way, but you died pretty fast.
Yeah.
Fucking void zone.
That void zone, though.
Oh my lord. Alright, everybody run back.
Do we want our DPS warrior tanks to throw a little bit more mid gear on? Just because I feel like they've got a lot more of their standard threat gear burning Thane down, like Uti.
Zeliek should never kill anybody. Zeliek hits like a wet fucking noodle. Like, Udi took one hit for less than 4k that killed him, just because he didn't get any heals for 4 seconds.
Can you reach all the tanks from the safe spot?
No.
No.
The mark radius is 60 yards.
60 yards.
Yep. You can't reach any of the tanks from the safe spot.
Okay.
That would be nice, though.
Do those void circles ever disappear?
Periodically. There's like a
It takes a
maximum
long
that can.
time.
Yeah.
Glorak, do we have another Plastic Titans?
Yep.
It's 90 seconds.
Yeah, if we can just get a fucking like rhythm going, we can get this.
That was good.
That was tank death.
Yeah.
And yeah, a couple seconds faster would make a huge difference. We can take a 5th mark, it's just not ideal.
That's why we're popping the shadow protection potion, right?
Yeah, when you get back in, pre-pop your first shadow.
This is what we farm shadow protection potions for, not Loatheb?
Yeah, apparently. Alright, we're just going to go straight in on this one again, so let's get buffed up quickly when we get there.
Healers on Mograine, when it's basically going to be 2 healers most of the time, because one person is almost always going to be rotating. So just be aware of that. You need to do some serious heals on Mograine, because he slaps real hard with his fire debuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll get you, Psycho. Yeah, every single healer needs to be on the ball here, too. This is not a... this is not a 6 healers carry the fight kind of situation.
So if the tank coming off of Mograine is always going back to the safe spot, one of the mistakes I made was healing Melkita on the way out because he had taken a bunch of damage. But I had just moved up and was not yet in range of Mix, and so that heal could have gone on Mixture instead, who had just taken Mograine from Melkita.
Yeah, after Thane is dead, there will be at least 1 or 2 healers in the safe spot to heal up people who run to the safe spot. Plus, people can bandage while they're there, etc. All the DPS and tanks who are in the safe spot will be there for a little while.
Why do I also feel like this boss has the longest run back in the whole dungeon?
Because it does.
Because it actually does.
If we all just gathered at the front and waited till everybody zoned in, we could be buffing on our way there.
I was just thinking that.
That sounds too efficient.
Or if Blamo didn't drop a void zone right where everybody died, we would have been able to res.
Well, one of the people got up and could have started the reses. The
It was
reses
not-
don't put you.
I got up and died.
But somebody didn't. There was somebody standing
Naka
there.
was battle resing, and I don't want Naka to be battle resing.
It was still on cooldown. Anyway.
We need it for the boss, so doesn't matter. So before, if you were holding a flask for progression, this is progression. Use it.
No, Ori. They just shield wall at 50 and 20%.
I think that was a joke.
Your cooldowns are probably more efficient on the opener on Thane than when they're shield walled, right?
Yeah,
Should
but
we
you need to push through the shield wall pretty hard.
Yeah.
Yes, UT. Because if you don't push through, if you don't get to 20% before the first shield wall wears off, you get a second one.
Pop grader if you haven't already.
And shadow protection does nothing because they're not resistible.
Shadow protection helps with the blue zones.
I mean, no one should be standing in those anyways.
True.
Not seeing shadow protection pops on a lot of people. Not a lot, but a couple.
Every single person needs shadow protection potions. If you don't have any, open trade with me quickly. I don't want to be waiting another 2 minutes for your freaking cooldown to come up.
I'm on your call.
Yeah, I have to wait another 2 minutes because somebody didn't pre-pop.
So with the tanks and
Make a list. Send it to me after.
Will do.
Alright, Mello, let me get back on.
What's our timer on Lotheb?
37 minutes. I'll do it after the next wipe. I mean, the kill.
Or kill.
Obviously.
Alright,
What else would you mean?
Brass, get on. Melee and tanks and healers that are moving to other places, come to me. Alright, we're moving up. Let's go. Keep it up. First mark.
Shit. Zeliek did not get moved fast enough, and I have his mark already.
It's okay. You can take 4 once.
Same.
Will do.
Second mark.
It's too soon, Udi.
Third mark.
Third mark.
Repop Shadow.
Repop Shadow. And
Get to
safe
the middle
spot melee.
quickly.
Casters.
I have 3 marks now.
Brass is coming for Udi.
Oof.
It's not too bad.
Bandage yourselves.
Yeah, don't life tap on your way out, by the way. Just throwing that out there.
Coming for enemy.
Keep the tanks alive. Slow roll the rest of
Where's
this.
next to swap?
Just got another Zealot mark in the safe zone.
Where's next to swap?
Coming.
I need another tank to pick up Brass.
Go mix.
What?
Guy.
Resists
What in
for
the world?
days on Blamo.
Any
Any
tank,
last stand here?
Mix,
Red's
can you
down.
pick up Brass. Mix on Brass.
Someone needs to pick up Milkita.
Morgrane's tanks down.
Bender's coming from Alkita.
On my way.
Big heals on Bangu. Adamiri's got it.
Mix is on Zealot.
Range
Push
10 on
Mograine to
Zeliek,
50%.
guys. Range 10 on
Big heals
Zeliek.
on Adamiri. Holy shit.
Keep Adamiri up. Fuck.
Grass coming for next.
Coming for that one, Xylan. For
Too many people too close on Zeliek.
Zealot and swap.
Tank come to pick up Lady Blue.
Fenrir go to back right after next one.
Mix needs pickup on Zealot.
Bender's coming to Zealot.
Guys, that's not the safe zone. The safe zone is down here at the bottom of the stairs. Stop standing up there.
Mix is dead.
Somebody needs to take Mograine.
Bender needs a swap on Zealot.
Going.
Grass overdue.
Up Mograine.
Yeah, DPS, get on Mograine when you don't have any marks.
Grass needs it.
Alright, tanks need to wear fire resist on Mograine if you aren't already.
Mograine, the tank is
The
tank to
the
middle.
Mograine tanks aren't the ones
Because they're
dying.
getting 5 or 6.
Yeah, they're
And the
just...
swap.
It's stacks.
Yeah, people aren't swapping. The tank's just fucking falling asleep.
Tanks, you need to wait 2 minutes for your current previous marks to go get a new one. As long as you don't go back to that one, you're fine.
It's 75 seconds.
On the stairs, I was getting marked from Zeliek.
You gotta be at the very bottom of the stairs.
Yeah, you can't be on the
So-
stairs. You have to be in front of the stairs.
So the corners we're tanking Zeliek and Blamo in are actually not very far apart. They're not taking them back into those doorways, which will give us about an extra 10 to 15 yards both directions.
I see what you're saying. I'm seeing... Yeah, okay. Let me... I don't know if I can point this out. How do I do this? Everyone back, please.
So one of the things that we used to do if we're having a lot of the tank deaths and tanks need to swap is call out for 2 tanks to swap, and we'll meet in the middle, taunt swap, and go to the opposite corner.
But with this strat, that kills everybody in the safe zone.
That's why I'm saying it needs to be called out. Tank's not going to survive a 6th mark, and we're going to wipe anyway. So if something like that's going to happen, we can prevent it by just moving the safe zone closer to Thane's spot.
There is no safe zone close to Thane's spot. You still
Yeah.
get marks when they die.
Right. That's one of the differences between this and the
Retail.
old version. The spirits continue putting out the pulses.
Yeah, the spirits do all the things that the alive ones do.
That was a much better
Except
attempt
for hit
overall, though.
tanks.
Pop your shadow resist.
Yeah, we got 2 of the bosses to about
Shadow
50%
protection potions.
after Thane. Yeah, as soon as you zone in, pop your shadow.
Who's carrying a bunch of extra?
Me.
You can get them from Reckoning as well, Brass.
If we run out, we can do normal strat.
Killing one of the bosses makes the rest of the fight easier.
There's more tanks, more healers available to rotate.
Yeah, DPS, if you guys are shooting for a goal here, getting your target to 50% and then getting out is, like, perfect. Granted, don't stay past 3 marks to do that, but, like, if you want to, like, after you're done with Thane, you go, you heal up, you bandage, all that good stuff. You head over to Mograine. You pump him hard, get him down to 50%, and then get out. Right? That'll proc the shield wall, and then when you come back, you don't have to worry about it.
In the range, when you're topped off, like after you kill Thane, if you're topped off, you can instantly get a Mograine. Like, no point in waiting.
Yep.
Just watch your threat when you do.
Yeah, always watch your threat.
So the healer that is closest when you guys said this, but the healer that's closest to Blamo, who's on Zeliak, is getting marks from Blamo. And I don't think that you can not get marks if you're standing down there.
It doesn't matter though. Like as long as they move in a little bit after the first mark, by the time they get back around to Blamo, they'll be fine.
And I'm doing it without getting marks.
The issue is they're currently only about 75 yards apart, and if we're
Yeah,
trying
we're
to
gonna
stay
fix
range
that.
on
I didn't notice until you pointed that out that they were chilling in the wrong corners. But I will fix that.
So this change will put them about 5 yards closer to Mograine Thane, but 30 yards farther apart from each other.
I don't know. That's the corner they're supposed to be at for the safe spot. I don't know what the range for the safe spot is.
We're talking about Fenra's target, correct, Zelik?
Yeah, so this is kind of hard to... I don't want to do this.
Mind vision.
That doesn't help. Actually, maybe it does.
Mind
okay.
vision and share your screen.
Farsight's only usable outdoors, right?
Everything I got was your information. Look,
I'm gonna share
actually,
mine.
everybody take a look real quick at this. So resist lol.
This stream. He's not streaming.
So okay, here we go.
What's your stream?
What?
You're not
You're
streaming.
not streaming.
I think you were, and you hit it, and you turned it off, maybe.
There you go, buddy.
It's there.
Okay. So the two of you in these back corners, you are tanking them like center screen right now, like right behind Thane. Alright, you're tanking them like right there. I want you tanking them right there. In those corners. See what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like deep, deep.
Deep, deep.
Yeah? You get that?
I understand.
Do you want to really tighten that corner?
You're gonna have to move around Room because you got Blue right? But otherwise, yes.
Safe spot, same area. It just might have a little more leniency on it.
It separates them a little
safe
bit
spot
more.
at all.
Yeah.
It
The safe
just
spot's
gives
still
the
safe. It's
healers
just
more.
On Thane, healers should be stacked up with everybody else to not take a meteor, right?
Yes.
In
Can even throw some damage if you don't need to heal, since there's not a whole lot going out then.
Yeah. The healers who are on Thane can do a little bit of DPS.
Y'all are confusing me with these upgrade hits on this freaking pair of bindings. Alright, let's get into the corner. Everybody should have already popped their GSPPs. Let's get votes on these two things real quick. How are these an upgrade from either Rock Fury or Arcing Accuracy? They're like not.
You have enough hit.
Who has that much hit?
Mages.
So they're good for not raid bosses, because you don't need the hit.
Yeah, I guess.
So you
I
swap
think it's
out for more
just
crit.
stat preference, yeah.
Because damage on not bosses matters. Trick question, it does to me.
Double checking everybody has their potions. No, they don't. Team! What the actual fuck?
Call them out.
Yeah, I think name names so that people know. Might get them to start doing it.
Now I have to wait another 60 seconds so you can repop it. Don't have time for this shit.
Public mockery.
Flee before it's too late. Put the nose and the pea stain, dude. Come on.
Brass bowl and the newspaper.
It's not even the people that don't want to consume out of Mary. Like, I'm not even checking raid consumes. I've got plenty of shadow protection potions to hand out if people run out. Like, come on. Alright, Ape, Ori, get back on. Grass gun, get on. Alright, On me. Let's do it.
Stack up a little bit better range.
Right there, correct.
First mark. Second mark.
Third mark.
Third mark.
Tank swap. Fourth
Repop
mark. New shadow
shadows.
pots.
Run.
Everybody out. Safe spot.
Repop shadows.
NAXX.
Brass is coming for Udi.
Coming for Addy.
DPS should be on Mograine.
Rim's down.
Rim's down.
Somebody needs to come help.
On Bangu.
Ton off
Big heals on Bangu.
Naka, if you get a
Udi,
chance,
can you
battle
swap?
res Rim.
4 marks.
Fucking resist.
Brass at 3.
Dinner coming for Brass.
Bangu's at 4.
Stay spread on Ziliac team. Range 10. Ziliac's coming to the middle. Ziliac's moving. Scan. Get to the middle. Get to, no, scan. Oh my god. Bring him over to the corner. Do not bring him to the safe spot.
I have 5 marks now.
NAXX is at 4.
Multiple dead tanks.
Dinner is Alec 4.
NAXX is down. Fucking.
Someone needs to swap Finra. I cannot.
DPS, you guys should be focusing Mograine on the way. There's a bunch of people
Hey,
without Mograine marks in other places.
Anybody able to come relieve Mograine?
Dinner's down. Almost. I need to swap on Zelic.
Not swap Finra. Someone else has
I gotta leave Finra.
We don't have enough tanks. This is a wipe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, everybody to the middle. And by the middle, I mean the door. No, Bangy, they just keep dying.
So it's...
With the new positions for the tanks in the back on Blamo and Ziliac, I find their LOS while the healers are swapping. So
You guys don't have to be in that cubby, like around the little pillar section there. You don't like just be against that wall.
Yeah, I think that's when Rim asked you really want us to tuck in there.
And I said
then
no.
they really tucked in there.
And then I said no.
You said that I have to move him around, but other than that, no.
I mean, Blamo has to move around because of the stupid void zones, so.
So yeah, Finra, you were tucked around that corner really tight. If you had been like 1 yard to your left, you give the healers about an extra 10 yards of range option for line of sight.
I didn't know if there was or wasn't an issue. I'm just saying that gives us a little bit of extra time. I didn't find it too bad, but I just noticed it.
No. If you need GSPPs, open trade with me when you get here. The fact that we can burn Thane and not keep tanks alive on the easy bosses is kind of disgusting.
In fairness to my death on this last one, it was because Zeliak got aggroed towards the middle and applied a 6th mark.
Yeah, casters, you have to tap Zeliak. Like, you cannot lay into him.
There's literally no rush to kill these, like, at all. If this fight takes 12 minutes, that's fine. Heck,
yeah, I couldn't go.
After Thane dies, if you guys just want to bounce between Mograine and Blamo for a while and just, like, chill, you know? Just, like, chill in the middle, wait for your stacks to wear off, go to a boss, kill it, come back, wait.
That nice little Weakor Adamir posted that I am reposting just puts size 40 font number anywhere you want. It counts up stacks.
There's another one that I should post that just yells at you to fucking leave if you get marks.
Hey, can we drop a repair bot?
Yeah.
Yes. I did something. I don't know what I did wrong. My weapon is at broken and everything else is at 50.
Did you try?
I will be right back.
Hitting boss was too hard, Russ.
Black.
Put it, like,
Why?
right in here.
Yeah, wait till some more people get up here. Looks like they're showing up now.
Can you only get one instance of Righteous Fire from Mograine?
Yes.
Okay.
It's like it's like the Ragnaros dot.
Yeah.
Skull is a repair bot, and there is a shadow protection vendor right next to him marked as star. Please repair.
DPS, once Thane is down, you actually don't even need to take a 3rd mark.
True.
If the healers don't need to bother with you guys, it gives them more ability to focus on the tanks.
Should pretty much be responsible for healing himself anyway, so if you're healing us, I mean, you shouldn't really have to.
Yeah, like, DPS can easily bandage like themselves once a minute.
Exactly.
Yeah, I felt there's, in the beginning, not that it's a bad thing, but when I was transitioning, I was getting overhealed or healed while I was in the middle.
You're a tank, so people might have been just making sure you're topped off.
If you tanks need a health stone or want a health stone.
Yeah, I'll take one.
I'll take one too.
Open trade with me.
Everybody repair, even if you're not broke.
Really try and save the health stone for if you're gonna die, not just a basic heal, please.
Running out on Thane is a perfect place to pop it. Get her buffed up real quick.
Thank you, Yando.
Shit.
Pop your GSPPs, people.
They last for an hour. Do it when you get in the instance.
That one was me. I thought I had hit it. I was wrong.
Thank you for owning up to it.
If there are a lot of healers there, yeah, Psycho. If there are a lot of ranged DPS there, the ranged DPS should just leave. Don't be within 10 yards of people on Ziliac. Don't do it.
Yeah, and range DPS, you can stay at max range there. As long as you're not so max range, you get another mark. Oh, another reminder. If a tank dies and another tank picks it up, the threat is not going to be as built up. So it's another key time to watch threat for DPS.
Okay. Brass, come on in. Finra, come in.
Coming.
Here we go. You can stand, like, right here, Finn.
Yes, sir.
First mark.
Drop to ignite. Drop to ignite. Thank you.
Second mark. Third mark.
Fourth mark.
Reshadow.
GSPP. Out.
Make sure you're on the safe spot.
Go mix.
Safe spot's in front of the stairs, not on it.
Yep.
Booty, start heading out.
NAXX is going to Malkita.
Start.
Oh,
Start.
never mind.
Para, be careful.
Rim needs
Drop
to
the
switch.
ignite.
Nick's going to Nokia.
Rim needs a switch now.
I'm coming.
Rim's
Need
down.
to be sooner than that.
The grass.
Finner coming for Brass.
Alright. It's on Adamiri.
Get a battle res on Rim if we can.
Exit.
Battle res going out.
Don't stack 3 on Ziliak. Stacking 2 is okay. 3 is way too much.
Why are people
Mogre
dying?
not far enough.
Why are people dying?
Yeah, Mograine was a little bit too close to the safe spot.
Go
Ready,
mix.
Come for Finn.
Okay,
Whenever
yeah,
you're
Mary.
free.
Going.
Everybody just watch your own stuff. If we can kill Mograine, that'd be great. When you don't have Mograine marks, be DPSing Mograine.
Grass coming.
Shadow protection should be up soon.
Grass coming for Rim. Rim out.
We need a tank to go for Udi here soon.
Need a tank. Mix.
Mix is going Nokia.
Adamiri's going to Udi.
Keep this
Ordering
up.
20%. Shield wall.
You need to switch to Adamiri?
I'm at 2.
Mix is at 2 on more.
I'm switching for Adamiri.
Brass
going
is
to
down.
mix.
Brass is down. Somebody
Rip.
grab Blamo, bring it to the corner.
I'm grabbing. I can't grab them
It's
all.
on Finn.
Mix is at 3.
I'm coming mix.
Lamo's on Finner.
Faralina, can we get Brass up?
Go mix.
Mograine is down.
Nice. Mograine tanks, get ready to go onto Blamo and Zeliak.
I got 3 marks on Ziliak.
Can I get a tank to swap for Blamo?
On my way.
Moving to Blumont.
Slow roll this. Slow roll this.
What? Void zone.
Get out.
Adamiri's on it.
Stay spread out on Ziliak. Never get within 10 yards of another person. Never get within 10 yards of another person. Slash range 11 right now. Y'all gonna chain that through the entire raid.
I'm gonna take Brass on Zelik at 3.
Okay. Mix is going to Adamiri at 3.
Yep, I'm about to get my 3rd.
Finner's coming, Brass.
Heaviness.
I'll relieve Mix.
I'll get Fenra.
Melee, we're just letting the range take care of Zeliak. Do not go in.
Yeah, melee, don't go into Zeliak ever.
Just go out, wait for your Blamo stacks to drop, and then head back to Blamo.
Fenrir,
Keep
how you
this up.
doing, Zodiac?
Watch your stacks.
Everybody watch your stacks. Everybody pay attention to the void zones and such.
Wonder
Coming,
relieve
Fenrir.
mixture.
Mix is at 3.
Maru's coming.
Shadow protection potions are available.
Somebody get Rim. Mix go over to Rim. Mix go Rim.
Mix going in.
Watch your stacks. Don't
Alright,
overlap.
I'm gonna come to get Melkita.
I got 3.
Big
Finner's
heals
on
on
his
ready.
way.
Quick.
Let stacks drop before you go anywhere.
I'm gonna grab Zeliak.
Watch your threat. Just slow roll this. There's no
Thunder's
rush.
go.
There's no rush.
Grass got Zeliak. Grass
Void zone
getting
the bust. Well, I was out of that. What the fuck?
I'll relieve Brass.
There's no rush here. Everybody take your time.
Fenra, I'm
Big
coming for
heals.
you.
Big heals.
Go.
I got another 20 seconds before I can go to Val.
Under the boss. Back it up.
Adamiri's going to get Brass.
Finner's coming
I'm getting
for-
Brass. Milky the same.
Finish off Blamo.
Blamo's
Come to
down.
the safe spot.
Blamo's dead.
All right, very slow roll. Do not chain this beam all the way to the safe spot. Okay.
Okay, Brett, it's
Fuck.
okay.
Pinder's gonna come for Melkita next.
Mix is at 1 minute or 45 seconds.
Like, wand the fucker.
Yep. If you have to take a wide berth, go through the Blamo zone to get to Zeliek every once in a while, right? Like, don't.
Or through the Mograine zone, either
Some
one.
of you are way too close together. Don't do that.
Admiral's coming to Zeliak.
You can stack 2 on top of each other. Do not stack more than 2.
Go shoot it with a fucking bow.
Don't PI me, Frail. I'm one side.
Oh, shitty targets totems.
Don't be within 10 yards of your friends. That's you guys are gonna chain that all the way through the fucking. Spread the fuck
Four
out.
of you. People back out.
Pinder's backing out. It's on Adamiri.
Can we just assign select DPS to rotate rather than having people cluster?
Yeah,
Running randomly
Warlocks and Segan. You guys are the only ones doing this. Everybody else stay out.
Mixed is coming to swap.
Yep,
Mix is going to
Mix
swap.
is coming up.
Keep Cinders up.
Grass coming for
Slate going in.
Grass coming after Mix. Who's
Watch your marks, team.
I'll get after Brass.
Grass coming in.
Indoring coming in.
Rem.
Pinder will swap for Brass.
I'll swap for Benra.
I can swap for Malkita.
Just take it slow.
Healers, whenever you don't have Zeliek, you just do the thing.
Pinder coming
Benra
for
go.
Brass.
Yeah.
You guys got this.
Big heals on grass for a second here.
Indoring coming out.
Nice and slow.
Brass is gonna get a 5th. Yeah.
Admiral, you'll get the next one.
I got it.
You got it? Okay.
Yeah.
What's the enrage on this?
There isn't
20
one.
minutes.
Yeah, it's effectively.
Infinite time.
Yeah.
Careful of your stacks, bonus.
10% to shield wall.
Taunting.
Is it 20% or is it 25?
25.
I thought it's 20.
It's 20? I thought
Pretty
it
sure
was
it's
25.
25.
I'm pretty sure it's
Interesting.
20. We'll find out.
Yeah, we will.
This is going slow enough that we'll know for sure. It doesn't matter either way. When it happens, just stop DPS.
Slate going in.
Admiral's getting Malkita.
Naka, can you move to your right a little bit?
Oh, you were really close.
Mix will get knocked up.
Mix next, then Grass.
Indoring coming in.
All the melee just having a conversation.
It's like, can we make room for me here at all?
You can stack 2
I'm
on
about
top
to
of
run
each
out
other.
anyway.
Just don't be in between people.
Guys, tanks will
Mix coming up.
from the far right of the room. Leave us a clear path. Tanks exit from the way you entered.
Need another healer in. There you go.
Disarm missed.
Here's 25%. No shield wall.
Indoring's leaving out.
I'll get Brass.
I'll get Finra.
After Brass, Brass coming in now.
Fucking huge, by the way.
Keep it up. Just keep focus.
You sure that's not a
Keep it
shield
up,
wall?
keep it up.
No, not yet.
There's no
Nope.
shield wall yet.
You'll
There
see
it
little
should be now
little
then.
yellow
Yeah.
shields popping around and spinning around the
Just
boss.
happened.
Is there melee deep Zillans in there?
Oh my gosh, please don't.
Go now,
Finra.
Finra.
Melee, be very careful.
Pinder's coming for
Melee
Brass.
tank.
That tentacle.
Resunder. Thank you.
He really put a tentacle in there.
Do we
Fucking
want
psychopath.
Slade to keep Curse of Reckless up, or could she put GPS dots up?
I've just been doing it for the tanks.
DPS dots are
Slade going
fine.
in.
Just watch your threat.
Alright.
I need to take. I'm gonna take Curse of Elements off.
When you guys are running in and out, try not to stagger yourselves too much.
You're after Finra. Out of Miri.
Frail, you're too close. There you go. There you go.
Yeah, Frail is moving into a good spot.
Thank you, PI.
You guys are doing good.
Stack on you, Antoine, probably. Those should be okay. Alright, works. Frill, if you have PI.
Just breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth.
We won't slow roll this like this every time, but
sure.
I wanna fucking I want this freaking kill.
It takes disarm, if you can.
I did.
Yeah,
I
I
did.
missed my last one.
How'd they go?
Mix after Adamiri.
Demo shot up.
Go now, Mix.
5%.
I was talking to the ranged Xylan. Melee running in is dangerous.
Go, go, go.
Get it, boys.
Okay, now nuke it.
Everyone run in and
No.
die.
Everyone run in and die real
Running
quick.
in.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah.
Oh. Fucking easy game.
Yeah.
Nobody
We
touched the
did
box
it.
Chlorak.
That was funny.
Good
Fucking
shit.
slow roll, dude.
Oh man. Fucking
We'll
nice.
get Soul String.
Alright, I guess.
Where's Armageddon?
Is that a warrior weapon?
It might be with this group. I don't know. I think all three of these people have crossbow, so yeah, likely.
That thing looks
Oh.
sick.
It does look really fucking cool.
Holy shit.
Let's start swapping groups around.
Yep. Go check
Yes, let's
the
go.
go check raid signups.
Res
If you
dead,
are
res
not
dead.
if you are not in the Saffron group, please log out. If you are in the Saffron group, please get logged in.
Do we have a summon team available still by chance?
I do not know, to be honest with you. Let's get some attempts in on
So
this.
that was our 5th attempt? Or 6th?
Yeah, I think so. 5th, 6th, I don't know, something like that.
I think it was 5th.
Admiral's logging.
That was.
Got my shaman at Lights Hope if we need it.
That was
13
our
minutes.
5th attempt.
Which portal? This is the only portal, right?
Guys, we're here.
Now we get to wipe for half an hour.
Okay.
Nice.
We're here.
There's no way to zone out, is
Oh,
there?
that is.
No, there's no way to zone out. You just have to log out. If you log out, you're fine.
I'm gonna get some water real quick. Be right back.
I mean, alternatively, you can hearth because you're not coming back for KT.
I mean, that too.
Well, I am.
Well, actually, there are a few people that are.
Yeah.
But, yeah, we're not going to see KT unless we one-shot this.
But,
Thoughts?
yeah. I guess
Thoughts?
that's true. I see what you're saying.
Just quick one-shot. No big
Stay
deal.
late. Kill him.
Quick
Can't
one
stay
shot,
too
no big
late
deal.
today anyway, because of reasons.
Yeah, I'm leaving 20 minutes after raid maximum.
Yeah.
That frost resist down.
Yep. Everyone make sure.
Yeah, throw your frost
res
resist
set up.
sets on.
Do we have Bangu outside summoning or do we need it not? We do outside summoning people?
Can 5-sec rule get replaced with somebody that's not an idiot?
What did
What'd
you
you
do?
My
Okay,
frost
you're
resist is in
here.
my bank. Can I get a port?
Yeah, get a port real quick. Need every healer we can get for this.
We need one more clicker person who's outside. Who...
We said how
I
many
can run
times?
to you. Invite me, Brass.
It was in my bags yesterday. I'm not sure what I did different.
Preempt frost pot, correct?
Not quite yet, but yeah, I guess you could. It's an hour.
It
Why
lasts
not?
an hour. Just do it
Yeah.
now.
So, if nobody's casting a port, I'll just hearth and port myself.
No, I got you. Sorry, I was checking.
Just
on
make
the
sure it's
pictures
in a
and stuff.
corner so that
Where
other
you wanna
people
go?
don't click it.
It's in the back here.
Oh, good. I can go get my juju.
Oh shit, you probably went under city. My bad.
Anywhere with a bank doesn't matter.
Swapping Finra and Aperol.
Did you go over how
I'm
much?
I'm playing with groups. Just give me a second.
I'm matching what's on the list.
Oh, okay.
Go over frost resist first attempt.
Who's
Is it
summoning?
5?
First attempt, melee, aim for 255. Ranged, aim for 192. Healers, aim for 129-ish. I want to make this as easy on us as possible this first couple times so we can see mechanics, and then if we decide to drop some, we'll make that call later.
Actually, I need to go to Light's Hope.
Okay, I'm going to talk about this a little bit while people are getting ready. Where's Resto?
People getting summoned. Don't go into the instance until you've changed groups.
Dang, it took Antiquity 9 attempts to kill 4 horsemen.
What was ours? 5?
We did 5. That's really good, guys.
To be fair, I learned from their logs.
Our strat was exactly the same as their video.
Yeah.
Well,
Alright, I need another healer.
Adam, you can bring a shaman.
Yes, please.
I have Lamachi. Is Lamachi needed?
Yes, please.
Good.
Or if you want Boom Dorian.
Your DPS is going to be big, but I might eventually ask you to swap.
I have good frost resist, so it wouldn't kind of bad. I still have good DPS stats in my gear.
Let's see if this is.
Full mitigation fight or just mostly full?
This is a big mitigation fight. Stay hit capped because it's also a threat fight, but yeah, you will get chunked.
What do you want the OTs to be at?
As much frost resist as you can. 240.
Yep.
1.
Do you?
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest. You guys are here for Thunder Fury.
Thunder Fury.
You know why you guys got shown? That's good.
Otherwise, I'd bring more healers or more ranged DPS.
Oh yeah, I know.
Which means all the poor Thunder Furyless tanks.
Should we hit our Greater Frost Protection Potion now?
Yes, please. Do I have a Lamachi?
Yeah, I'm hitting up Light's Hope right now.
Okay. Alright, so we got like 2, maybe 3 good attempts in on this. The first pull is going to look a lot different than the final pulls because Saffron takes some time to spawn, so we'll be able to tank him actually in the middle. I'm going to assign groups to each side. I'm also going to mark shamans. Just like every other shaman-centric fight in the game, try to make sure that you're closest to your shamans. Except for when Saffron goes up into the air. When Saffron goes up into the air, everybody needs to be 10 yards away from each other, so slash range 11 right now. However, you want to be on the lookout for ice blocks. There will be 5 ice blocks that come down, and you need to be behind those before the giant ball of frost that Saffron casts hits the ground. So around ice block 3, you want to be making sure that there is one close enough to you to get to it quickly. Still want to stay relatively spread out from your friends, but, you know, be ready. Also, when ice blocks are going out, we have 16 Psycho. When ice blocks are going out, well, 16 and 2 halves, I guess. When ice blocks are going out, please make sure that if you are below like 4k health, you pop a frost protection potion. If you're below 4k health and an ice block hits you and it's an unresisted hit, you're fucking dead, which isn't necessarily the worst deal. I don't care if you die, but your ice block doesn't spawn, so everybody else dies too, and that's not fun. So yeah.
So I made a grave mistake, and I have the mats, and I don't have the 60 gold.
Is there somebody at Lights Hope that can trade Lamachi 60 gold real quick?
I can trade him 60 gold. Just run to NAXX.
He
I can
needs it
harp
at
my
Lights
druid up
Hope.
there.
My hunter is outside of NAXX. I can log over.
I can. I'll run. Oh.
I can hurt the character there.
I have a character there for all those.
Just do it quickly. I don't care who.
Somebody. Okay.
At Lights Hope. Not outside of NAXX. That'll take 5 minutes.
But while we're waiting on that,
Yeah.
let's explain some more.
You may have noticed that I brought every freaking druid and mage that I've got available. There's a curse that goes out. That curse, not only does it hurt a ton, it needs to be dispelled instantly. It also life drains. Saffron will heal something like 1,000,000 HP if we're even a little bit bad about it. So please, 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 when the curse goes out, that is...
Not there.
Ah, fuck. Please, somebody...
Who needs money in Lights Hope?
Limachi.
How much?
60.
50. 50's
50, whatever.
Who's that, Brielle?
Yeah, you demand.
Brielle, find me after this. I'll give you like 200 gold. Fucking... Alright, so when we do all of this, please stay near your shamans. Mages, you are responsible... Or mages and druids, I should say. You're responsible for decursing your own groups. That's why you're all spread out. Yeah. If you notice that somebody, like a group next to you, gets more curses than yours, and you're in range to decurse some people, do help out, right? Don't just sit there and watch as people get life drained.
Grass.
This is a fight of attrition. Generally speaking, you will be able to downrank this entire fight. Healers, that is. But in order to do that, we need to make sure that everybody is, staying topped off the entire time. Don't let somebody get down to, like, half health and then decide to heal them. Doesn't work that way. The Frost Aura, while consistent, can and will occasionally tick 3 times in a row for a 3-second period. Yeah. It was a vanilla bug that they decided to keep, and it only happens 1% of the time, but every 1% of the time, yeah, it hurts. So, keep people topped off, but downrank your heals. This will be a long fight. Priests, our primary objective is keeping the tank alive. Okay? I don't necessarily want us worried about raid healing. We have plenty of shamans. Keep the tank alive. Tank will be getting chunked.
What are the breakpoints again for people, so people can optimize gear?
129, 192, 255.
And that is with the 60 totem?
No, that is unbuffed.
It's before totem.
So
Totem
it's
pushes you up to the actual breakpoint.
315, 252, and 179. Yeah, I know it is, Debum. We have a really good shaman, though.
We're alright.
We're alright.
Because it's not adding 60 because we had Mark already.
Alright. Wu-Tang Lamachi, you guys here? I want to get rolling.
Yeah.
Get some buffs out on people, please. This is a fight of attrition. Just stay alive. Everybody pay attention. There are really not that many mechanics going on here. It's just a lot of damage and a long fight. Stay out of blizzards. They will shred you. I mean, like, literally don't get hit by more than 1 tick. Sometimes 1 tick is enough, depending on where your health's at. So stay out of blizzards. Don't stand in front of the boss. Don't stand behind the boss. I don't know what else.
Go over where the groups are going or a screenshot.
Yep, I'm just making sure everybody's actually here before I do that. Okay. So on the left side, we're going to have the even groups. You guys are going to be... Group 2 is going to be close left. Group 4 is going to be mid left close ish. Group 6 is going to be slightly farther than that, and then Group 8 is going to be far left. Likewise, on the right side, Group 1 is going to be close. Group 2 is going to be mid close. Group 3, not Group 2. Group 2, you guys are over here. Group 3 is going to be mid close. Group 5 is going to be mid far, and then far far is going to be Group 7. Don't spread out too much. Yeah, you can take him facing us. It's fine. Don't spread out too much. You do want to be in range of people just in case your healers go down, yada, yada, yada. But use your arc, right?
Glorak, when you say close, do you mean close to the entrance or close to the boss?
Close to the entrance. Everybody will be close to the boss-ish, depending on if you're melee or not, right?
So the odd groups that are going far run through or go around?
No, you guys, like, so you're only going to end up, like, halfway through the room. You really do not need as much room as this room gives us.
It's a dragon. It cleaves in.
Yeah.
So.
Actually, I've heard that it's not cleaving for some reason. But anyway.
I definitely saw it cleave in videos, but...
Yeah.
If you just joined the raid and you have world buffs, watch your fucking threat.
Yes, please. Alright, let's just try this, yeah? Let's just get a few good attempts in, have some data to work with.
Healer, watch your threat on the pole too, please.
Also... Yeah, we can stand in front as long as we're not. Yeah. Alright, let's just do the pull. Ranged. Where's Lime? Ignore this pull timer. Okay, never mind. Let's go.
5.
Ranged DPS.
Early and often.
2, 1.
Ranged DPS. When the dragon is in the air, Brass can't threat it. So don't pull threat while it's in the air, because when it comes down, it will murder you. Be near your shamans, generally speaking. Alright. This is what I would call just a little bit too spread. Just a little bit. Everybody crunch just a tad.
No threat.
Give Brass a few seconds. Frost protection potions are going to wear off soon. Decurses.
Anybody watching, I have the coolest model for Saffron in game.
Do you want Curse of Rick?
Yes. Reckoning good, Ankh. Get a shield out on him as soon as he onks.
Red guy, spread.
Yep, everybody spread out. That's 1. 2.
Dead.
3. Yeah, it's also dead. This is why I said if you're low on health, refrost bot. Alright, everybody get moving towards the other side. And we don't have any fucking blocks on this side. Nice.
No.
You guys can't die to that. You can't die to that. Alright, run back.
Yeah, you range DPS. Get your spot. Don't move. Don't run over people. Just really easy.
Yeah, you guys can't be dying to getting hit by Ice Bolt. Like, come
on. Warmongo, you got too far back. We couldn't stay in range of you and Brass.
Right.
And a couple people got tail whipped.
I got the frost only hits me for 150 a tick. That's awesome.
Yeah, the quote-unquote breakpoints are just where you are more likely to get 0 unresisted hits or 0 25% resists, yada yada yada. So it's more consistent. Yeah, fairly not. So have I. Yeah.
It's a dragon.
Yeah,
we had
dragon
3.
Tail.
We had 3 ice blocks on our side. They just all died. Healers literally can never stop healing.
Melee. Treat it like Veil as far as that tail whip if you're slightly off.
Yep.
Saffron.
You spawn
Just
at the
right there,
bottom, so
cool.
just turn around, run back up.
So, Glark, before air phase, we could stack on our shaman, or do we still need to do that 10 yards?
You can stack it, just have to be careful about blizzards, because if they spawn on an entire
Blizzard,
group
yeah,
at
you
once,
don't
it's
want
kind of rough.
don't go into the room. Stay back.
Yep,
in the entrance.
everybody stay back.
Well, for the air phase, when the ice blocks go
Pop.
out, that's an AoE burst, right?
Pop your frost protection potions when you get in. Yes, it's a 10-yard burst. So you have to be spread out for the first phase in order to avoid blizzard on multiple people at a time. But you don't have to be that spread out, right? Like 8 yards, 5 yards is fine. Phase 2, when he's in the air, you need to be 10 yards from everybody. Be honest, did not think our first wipe was going to be because 3 ice blocks just died.
What did you think it was going to be because of?
I don't know, tank death, maybe? People not running to ice blocks quickly enough?
How much health does he have?
The FR gear resists the bolt, though.
Sagan, pop a frost pot.
Everybody pop your frost pots.
Naka.
Exit.
Hey, when she's in the air too for warriors, go to defensive stance, I would imagine.
Yes, 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 yes.
And you can put on your shield that has frost resist as well.
Oh, sorry, exit. My add-on does not recognize cheapos.
No.
Yeah, buffs look good as soon as we're consumed in mana and all that good stuff.
Yeah, that ice bolt hit for 3k, and people have like 200 FR and only 3k health.
Who has 3k health?
A lot of the mages and stuff with all the FR.
They
on.
can frost ward. Like,
That's
the fact
true.
that we had a mage
Frost ward
die is
cooldown.
like, why? Also, by the way, if you're targeting Saf, you can see if he's casting Ice Bolt on you and react appropriately.
Frost ward should be on cooldown for mages.
I don't know if I'd do it on cooldown. I would during the air phase. I would save it
Frostbolt?
if you're save it if you're getting targeted.
When your phase is coming up, save it. Otherwise, on cooldown. Yeah.
All right, we'll do it again. Our mages need spirit.
I'll put you on follow 5, go to where you need to be, and I'll spread out from it.
I don't show mages needing spirit.
They don't anymore.
We do.
Weird. I didn't show it then either.
Drink up. Let's do it.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Here we go. You can basically take him right there, Grass.
I was watching the same videos you were watching.
Don't go too far behind him, team. Tail. We'll spread out more when he goes up in the air. Yep,
Oh,
that's what I thought we were gonna wipe to the first time.
Was that parry haste from people attacking from the front?
I don't know. I will check.
Parry haste attacking from the front.
Okay, yeah, that's honestly why I set up because.
All right, I'm back.
I got 3 melee hits in under 2 seconds. 4 in under 3 seconds.
That seems like a lot of parry haste.
And I wasn't the one who parried any of those. So, looking at you, melee DPS.
I parried one. Sorry, got a little bit turned around on the positioning.
It was somebody. Let's check. Even though it doesn't have a cleave, still don't want to attack from the front.
Yeah, melee, you guys should never be attacking from the boss ever for any reason. I don't think.
You getting parried is less damage, and it also makes the boss do more damage to the tank.
Oh yeah, I was on the side, a hair too much to the front. So I guess I wasn't on the side, I was on the front.
So Saffron's attacks seem to be normal hits for 1.6k, but one of those attacks that hit Brass was a 4.1k.
Yeah.
So that's also part of the reason why he just dropped.
Pop your potion when you get in.
Pop, pop.
Pop, pop.
Magnitude.
I just want to get one good attempt before tomorrow.
Best I can do is one attempt.
Also, we're lacking druids and mages tomorrow, so it's gonna get weird. I'll be handing out more Frozen Rune stuff after raid today too, so.
For pants and whatnot?
Yeah.
After
pants and then
we're doing
cloaks.
Cloaks, right? Yeah.
And we didn't get the item for the ring quest.
We have not gotten that yet, no.
Real quick, I'm pretty sure I know the answer to this question, but Shaman, you guys all spec'd into elemental warding, right?
Yep.
I always am.
Okay.
It's just part of my spec.
If you're not spec'd into that, spec into that for tomorrow. Likewise, priests. I'm gonna try and find a nice balance. I'm gonna post a spec probably in the priest channel after today. There's a spell warding talent that we have as well. I want to say it's in Holy. Yeah, it's literally called spell warding. I think.
Whoops.
But yeah, we'll get those running for tomorrow for sure. All right.
Last attempt for today. Let's make us a good one.
Yeet. No early tank deaths. That's how I expected the first pull to go, honestly. Warmonger, you good?
Sorry.
All right. Here we go again.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I got parried 3 times.
Decurses.
Blizzard. By group 1.
I'll need that blizzard. Animation's bigger.
It moves. Don't stand in it. Alright, everybody spread out. To your
Healers keep healing.
first pull quadrants. Get people topped off. It's 1. Don't go behind the
Don't
ice
move to
bolts
the block yet.
until we do the thing. Alright, get ready to go to ice bolts. Alright, start moving. Get behind them.
Keep healing. We still have the frost.
Get behind me.
Mara got a knock. Decurse. Anton got a knock. Shamans, if you guys die, just pop back up in between frost ticks. Need your totems pretty badly.
Decurse, decurse.
Dying to life drain.
Yep, same.
Thankfully, all of our mages are down.
Could be my fault.
Alright, so what I want you guys to take away from this particular attempt is Saffron's at just barely 90%, and everybody pay attention to where your mana was. All casters. Yeah, so you'll need to bring full MP5 consumes for this fight. I mean, Mage Bloods, Night Fins, heck, probably even change your oil over. Bring all the mana potions, all of your stiff.
The mana oil also increases the absorption on their frost ward, doesn't it?
I don't know, maybe. Alright, run back, we'll get a port to Org, we'll finish loot over there. Pretty good job today, honestly. Getting to Saf is big.
Today. That's huge.
Yeah. So tomorrow...
Progression day of Saf.
Yeah, tomorrow bring literally all of the frost stuff. Also, we'll be popping Shadow Protection Potions. We'll be pre-popping Shadow Protection Potions tomorrow as well to help deal with the life drain, so bring those. Plan for 3 hours of wipes. You know, just bring everything.
You want to bring the expensive ones or the cheap ones for Shadow?
Both. We'll probably do a few dry pulls off the bat and then move into things.
I didn't realize that the frost aura doesn't actually take down your petrified scarab stack, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's the entire reason the Petrified Scarab's so good.
That's why we've been giving them out to people, mostly to range DPS.
Yeah.
Of course, my internet went out.
Half the fight. Half the fight, you have an extra 100.
Will the roster tomorrow look similar to today? No. No, it will not. Tomorrow's pool of individuals is much different than today's. Today's actually stood a much better chance at Saffron than tomorrow's does, so I'm a little bit pessimistic about it. But if we need to bring in some alts and some weird shit, we'll do that. Yeah, Amp Magic does work. I just want people to see the fight. We were going to kill it.
So Amp Magic, just extra healing for everybody?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I think it increases the ice bolt damage, but because that's a one-time thing, it's like not a big deal.
It might increase the blizzard damage as well, but that's completely
You should
avoidable.
be in blizzard yet?
Yeah, nobody should stand in that. Okay, I gotta go look at
Alright,
the
we've
4
got a
horseman
soul
roster for
string.
loot. We did get a soul string. If you are not interested in soul string, and also not an officer or on the loot council currently, you guys can drop group. If you were at 4 horsemen and you are interested in soul string, please whisper me INV if you're not in the group yet. Hey, look, free rend.
Cool. We are now 13 out of 15.
Yeah, yeah.
Not bad. Not bad. I would love to kill Saf and KT tomorrow, but, you know, we'll see.
We'll see.
Saf is, like, literally the hardest boss in the instance, as you guys have very obviously seen now. But,
Yeah, but once we get Saf, we get KT, so...
Yeah, in a perfect world. That said,
KT may take a couple wipes for people to get used to it, but it's not as hard of a fight as
if you
Saf
have the
or Four
option
Horsemen.
to stay a little bit late tomorrow, just in case we get a late Saf kill, so we can down KT, keep that in mind. It might be a thing that we try to do.
Yeah, Glorak, I'm just saving that run, so I'm switching to another character.
Okay. You're thinking to yourself, but
Make
Glorak...
sure if you want to, if you want to get Darkmoon Fair, you have to be logged in for another hour.
Yep. And with world buffs, like having a world buffed attempt on Saf will be nice. So
Yeah, we'll full consume the first attempt because we have world buffs, and then we'll just, you know, have fun.
all right, if you're not in the group yet, Soul String's going up. So rip you.
Oh no. I'll trash it.
And then I've got the first of 2 chess pieces to hand out. That's pretty nice.
That's fantastic.
Are you excited, Kumar? Looking forward to the weekend, or are you a bit nervous?
That's one warlock out of Bloodvine.
Great picture.
Nice.
I gotta submit. It's a 2% hit loss,
Black eyes under baggy eyes.
but I'm excited.
The extra stats got to be huge.
How did we do yesterday?
The extra stat. Oh yeah, the chess piece. Forgot about the chess piece. Looking at a different piece.
Speaking of which, if the 2 of you want to grab that, I'm by the catapult.
It's a little premature, but for next week's raid, are we planning on getting to Saf on day 1 and need to bring Frost?
Super unlikely.
I think this
Super
week's
unlikely.
day 1 is as good as any day 1 can be for at least the next 3 weeks because of Christmas and New Year's and whatnot.
With how we're doing trash pulls and how careful we're being on trash, I don't see us doing more than what we did.
Okay, just
yesterday.
I will say though
prep
that
and
that
get my
strategy
game up
has been paying off though, because we are, like, if you look at anybody else that's been clearing, they are wiping and we are not. So that is the
we had a wipe list day with 10 bosses down. No other guild on the server has that yet.
Eventually, I think, I don't know. Once I am confident in our ability to move a little bit faster, we will, but that's going to take a little bit.
I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of hoping for the 2-hand mace to drop off of 4 horsemen.
What? How much
It's so big.
off scrap you got?
I'll let you know in a little bit. Psycho, if you want your chest piece, I'm by the catapults. I gotta figure out this thing, and then I'm gonna hand out some frozen rune stuff too. I don't have it on me right now, Gana.
The chess piece?
Oh, that I did, yeah. Go ahead. I'm a
Thank you,
dum-dum.
sir. I'll get a total of what I need real quick.
Hold still, Gando.
Huh?
Hold still.
Fair trade.
Yeah, Antiquity did a lot. That's actually another thing that actually had a bunch of Antiquity folks messaging me that were watching. But Antiquity did a bunch of farm stuff on the outer rings of trash. If anybody wants to do that and gather some more frozen ruins and get some epic pieces before tomorrow, you know, that it goes a long way. Obviously, I don't want people spending, you know, billions and billions of gold, but if you're out there farming, might be a good use of your time. Oh yeah, I've got scraps for you too, Psycho. Just give me a second. Psycho Ganda, how many scraps do you guys need? I also need legs too, right?
You give me my legs already. I need 45, 55.
I can meet you there, Psycho. 57. I forgot the chest is so fucking expensive. 1 second. I have...
For Nexus, if you have them.
I have 43.
Ooh, to the auction house.
That was everything, yeah.
Yeah. I got 6 today, Zylan. So 37. I've got that for you, so I'll set it aside.
Are you gonna deplete all your stuff onto me?
Yeah, but that's kind of just how I've been handling it. Because we don't have...
How many do you have?
43. Okay. I'm about to read off a list of names. If you hear your name, come grab stuff for legs from in front of the catapult. 1 second. I'm swapping characters.
The rest of the mats, cause
okay.
slow.
Give me 1 second to hand out Froster's stuff, and then I'll swap back.
Yeah. Can't wait to get rid of this ugly ass blood bind.
Let's see. Xylan, Wraith, Tarin. Any of you guys here? Okay, Xylan's here, so let's do... Faralina, come to the catapult. And open trade with SB Crafting when you get here. And... who else is actually going to be here tomorrow? Don't right-click the runes, don't right-click the runes, don't right-click the runes.
Right-click the runes.
Why are none of my mages available tomorrow? Chronobre, come grab stuff from the catapult.
probably wasted on me. I didn't get any of the trash killed this week.
Ah, shit. You're right.
I mean, I could bring a mage tomorrow.
Honestly, Hulk, if I ask you to bring anybody, it's probably gonna be your shaman, but we'll see. How
Just
geared is
throwing
your
it out
mage?
there, that's all.
Did you see my message? At
I
the...
did.
Okay.
Just keep me updated on whether or not you can confirm that.
Okay. Let me just. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Ori, you finished Echoes of War, right? It's right here.
Sorry, Glorak.
Why'd you apologize?
I DC'd on that last fight.
Yeah, we were
That's why I
gonna kill
didn't.
it anyway.
Onk.
Mura,
It's
onk.
all your fault. All your fault.
Why didn't you onk your internet, dude? Come on. Yeah. I might be putting together a Frozen group in a second, honestly. But let me finish all this logistical stuff in a second.
Where do you have the cloth at? Is it on your other character?
Oh yeah, it's on Clark.
And do you have Nexus crystals too?
Where
Check
is?
that out.
I'm like 90% sure Originity is logged in right now.
He's too busy doing weird things.
Can always use Clyde. After 5 p.m. 6 server.
Clyde After Dark.
What do you even need him for?
I want to give him pants.
Frozen runes.
I'm trying to put pants on the man.
Give the pants to me. I'll give them to him later.
Don't you want to take pants off though?
Not him. He didn't listen to me.
Rude.
It's not midnight yet. I'll have to remind you.
All right, bye.
You know, when you
Alright. And then who else? No, you do not need to be exalted for the pants. You just need to have finished Echoes of War.
Hey, so the frost breath thing on logs, I'm not taking any damage from that. Is that normal?
No.
You're not taking damage from what?
Yeah. Frost resistance is so important, and I almost felt like
No, I mean, I look at everybody's damage taken, and the majority of everybody's damage taken shows Frost Breath, which I assume is the name of the pulse, and Frost Aura. They're taking like 90% of their frost damage from Frost Breath. I'm only showing myself taking damage from
Well,
Aura.
when we wiped, we all got breathed.
Okay.
Breath is the big bomb that he drops.
Yeah, the breath is when he's in the air and just almost one-shots you.
Agonal. Come grab
No,
pants.
it's guaranteed one shot. It's not an almost.
I told Ori. It's like he just. It's like he said hi on Discord to me. Like,
is Agonal here still?
Yeah, I'm here, but I'm up in Winter Spring Farm.
Alright, I'm mailing you pants. Go get your pants for tomorrow.
Sweet.
Pants. Okay. Now I can log back onto the other dude and do the other thing.
Okay, note down. There is a. I can't remember the same story.
Listen, Scan, if we ever see a brimstone staff.
I just letting you know. I didn't get a chance to put a note in because I ran out of some stuff, but I wanted to let you know.
Man, now I get to wait. What is it, like 6 hours to see how Nova does tonight?
Did you see the guy last night?
Yeah.
Gromtharg or whatever.
Gromthor.
Gromthor, pardon me. Thank you.
Alright, Zelen, I've got some scraps for you if you want them. Just 6. And I gotta go meet Psycho. Restock all my consumes. Oh, okay, cool. I won't go nowhere.
Outside of greater frost protection potion, what other protection potions we need for tomorrow?
Shadow. We weren't popping them today because it doesn't necessarily extend the fight, and I knew we weren't going to kill it. I wanted to pop the frost just so that we could see more of the fight. But we will be popping Shadow tomorrow for kill attempts.
Yep.
You thinking I should bring 50, 60?
Shadows is going to be 1 per attempt, because you're just going to be pre-popping it.
So I don't know about the rest of you, but I died to a life drain.
So did I, but that was after most of the mages and druids were already dead.
Anyone have a mage in light soap?
Me?
Huh?
Okay, I got it, Glad.
Beautiful.
We'll be here.
Nice. Naka gonna top the healing charts tomorrow?
What do you mean tomorrow?
That I don't know. That mana, my mana was gone, and he was not even close to dead. So I have to. I need to farm runes today.
Yeah, it's a very difficult fight. Which is part of the reason why like 99% of the guilds that made it this far are hard-walled at it.
Yep. I mean, 4 Horsemen is an insanely difficult fight as well.
Yeah, but like, you saw us at the end there. Once you get 2 or 3 bosses down, you just cheese it.
Oh yeah. Once you get 3 down, you've won. You just have to take your time and be very slow and methodical about it.
It took for so long for me to get going. I understand it now, though.
Yeah, once everyone got into a rhythm, I think next week if we go in with world buffs, we will kind of crush the fight.
Maybe. It's still very finicky.
It is, but...
That wasn't a clean kill by any stretch of the imagination.
No. But now that everyone has seen a kill and done more of it, I think it'll be much smoother.
Yeah.
Because, like, with world buffs, we killed Thane before the 4th mark went out. So we can just run, all the DPS can just run, like, straight over to Mograine, nuke him to 50, and then go to slap Blamo to 50, and then wait for marks to drop, go kill Mograine, and then go kill Blamo. And then just take our time with Zeliek again.
I'm just restocking Consume Psycho. Give me 1 second. And by restocking, I mean also probably bringing enough for everybody else tomorrow.
Glorak. need some enchants.
Give me just a minute.
You
Second by
have
the catapult.
Do you need me to buy the mats for stats of chest?
+4 I don't have, so.
Oh fuck! Just kidding.
I do.
Oh yeah, Scan got it.
Oh, Scan got it?
I probably have the mats for it though. Just give me a minute.
I didn't know you actually gotten it, Scan. Congrats.
Test piece looks awesome.
What did Scan get?
+4 to stats.
+4 stats chest.
Kind of feel bad about it, but I was excited
Why would you feel bad about it?
because I stole it.
I saw the conversation. I would have stolen it too.
How did you quote unquote steal it?
So they
Some
didn't know what they
guy
had.
in trade chat said, "Is this thing even worth anything?" So I said, "Well, I'll give you 1,000," or I said, "I'll buy it." He goes, "I already sold it for 100 gold." I said, "Well, I'll throw 1,000 in the trade right now." He goes, "There's no way it's worth that much." I said, "Let's meet up." And he goes, "All right, I'm on my way to work." I said, "Okay." I said, "But if you just want to make some more gold, I'll give you 500. That's just it'll give you more than what you're wanting, and it'll save me some." Okay, he says. So I took it
for 500.
Yep.
It's like a 3,000 to 4,000 gold pattern.
More.
All right,
I'm pretty sure Scan had been offering 4,000 and couldn't find a seller.
Yeah.
Healers. Not right this second, but in a second. Let me put this in the bank real quick. Is that enough? Okay, healers. If you need, or want rather, runes, oils, potions, come find me by the catapult here in a second.
I think I have enough in my personal stash for now.
It feels so good to be out of that ugly ass bloodvine. Jesus.
Just open trade with me at any time.
Not gonna have the problem I had today. I have 65 shadow protection pots with me.
Yeah, I don't have Greater Frost on me right this second, but oh wait, I can give you 2 of these. I've got plenty. Yeah. Open trade again, Anton.
Got 46 of those too.
Sorry about that.
Through 46, there's an issue.
I'll have extra frost protection potions on me tomorrow. I just don't have enough to carry with me right now.
You said you had ruins?
I got all kinds of shit.
I have potions, but
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm on the way to Skolo. Is there any way you can mail me a few runes?
I will mail you an entire stack.
Oh, thank you. Whew.
Where are you at, Scan?
Yeah, I'm standing right outside the. I'll go to catapult. You need for that enchant?
I'll get you to do my boots first.
You
Got
don't
other
got
healers around. Is that all of you guys for now?
How many runes do you have available?
Tons.
Okay.
Still not enough for enhancement shaman though.
I'm healing on Saffron. Shut your face.
Cover from the guys that probably donated them. No way.
I will
you
only
said.
use them on Saffron.
Alright. Bank these, do that. Actually, I should carry these with me.
Oh no, just which table is it?
I need to resend myself. Frost pots. Here's a real question: do I bring enough Titans flasks for the entire raid tomorrow, just in case?
I think it's so
No.
tomorrow. We're going to be going in there with buffs, but I'm pretty sure the first 5 attempts are going to be getting the flow of things, regardless
Yeah,
of.
I tend to agree.
It's like I don't think we should use DPS consumes. I think we should use defensive consumes to learn the fight and get positioning down, get everything down, and then start pumping DPS consumes. Because the whole fight's just trying to have the mana to heal and rinse and repeat over and over again, right? That's all it is.
Yep. Stay alive and kill it. Every fight in the game.
The staff run in particular, though.
So remove curse and remove lesser curse.
Yeah, Ganda, I need you to hold on to something for me for a second.
Is one druid and one mage? Remove curse is druid.
Yeah, what enchants do you need?
Lesser curse.
Yeah, lesser curse should be mage.
Yeah.
What I tell you about driving wall in Discord, dude?
What can I help you with?
I'm in a parking lot, my dude.
Ganda, what enchants?
Can I get? I need large or stats. I need 4 large brill, 15 illusion, and 10 greater eternal.
10 greater eternal, 15. I'm short on illusion dust lol. And get it
I'll
from
buy
my
illusion
character.
dust.
Just give me a second. Yeah, I'm 3 short.
Yeah, I'll buy the illusion dust. It costs nothing for
I
illusion
get-
dust. Do you have some scan?
I can get it out of the bank.
Actually, I have 5 right here in my mailbox.
Oh, there you go. 4 large brills, you said?
Yeah.
Blood and thunder.
Oh, I
Are we
right
at server
click.
3rd for horsemen?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Thank you, sir.
So we're still solidly in 3rd place for progression.
Yep,
And the other guilds have a whole night.
Nova's going in tonight. They're our biggest competition at the moment. And then,
Yeah.
we'll
Overrated.
see what
Well, XD is
happens.
probably still competition.
I mean,
Overrated 3 whole mechanics. I would love to see them do 4 horsemen.
again, I got one more thing for you to trade over for me.
Yeah.
I'm going to have a literally full inventory for this.
I owe you and us back, Ganda.
Huh? No, you can give it. I don't care.
Okay.
Ain't worth
Have you
much.
considered one-siding Saf?
Yeah. There's not a lot of benefit to it, honestly. And
All you need.
More
I mean, the benefit is that
people in range.
everyone's in range for decursing of everybody else.
Decursing
everybody's
and
also
healing.
in range to die to ice bolts.
Yes.
But what I'm saying is essentially, if we look at this,
I don't know what the proc rate is on my 3-piece for my tier 3.
4-piece or 2-piece?
2-piece, sorry.
With us split up like that, if there's only 1 or 2 ice blocks on the side and we're spread out and the ice block hits somebody out on the fringes, it feels like a super long run.
You have a lot of time. That's why you have to be moving when the fifth, when the fifth ice block is going out.
I'll have to delete one thing. Hold on.
I mean, I still made it, but I felt like I was within a couple seconds of not making it.
You give me max stacks and then 4 more stacks after that, right?
Yeah, 10 total.
Okay. Make sure, because I have like 30 in my inventory too. That's all you have to trade, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna. This character can take those runes. No, just the runes.
Okay.
God, Mage Bloods are so expensive right now.
Yeah, because I bought a bunch when we got out.
So did I.
But I don't have enough probably. I only have 12, 13-ish.
I have 20 on me.
Oh, I need to get Night Fin. That's what I need for tomorrow too.
So if we can get an attempt in every 15 minutes, we do it for 3 hours. Have enough stuff for 10 to 15 attempts.
Yeah.
Frost potions.
I don't think.
No, the aircraft key is something different.
Hmm.
That's that specific aircraft. The aircraft key is tail nut.
So an oil should last for 2.
If you log out in between, you can make oils last longer.
There will be no logging out in between. We gotta rapid fire this shit.
Clark, next question. Do you want Warlocks to respec to play Siphon Life build with Shadow Mastery?
Whatever you guys think will work best, honestly.
I think that will work best, but it's going to be a debuff slot for when, I guess we only use it when she's in the air.
Yeah.
And how many locks do you intend on bringing? Also that?
Probably 4. I don't know. It's tough.
Why does every damn thing have to take dream foil?
Thank you, Rick.
Freaking great arcane elixirs, 41 gold a 5 stack. Holy shit!
How much is dream foil right now?
Too much, obviously. $35 gold a stack. 39 gold a stack. I spent 100 gold trade arcane elixirs today. Damn. You want to talk about the greater fire powers?
You just in consumes line, I've definitely burned up quite a bit. Can imagine being a tank right now.
Yeah, I'm. I switched from sending the tanks consumable care packages to just having them bill the bank, and their bills are interesting.
Oh, the tribute or Dark Moonfair buff for tomorrow. Should we go for, what's the resistance one give you?
25. I'm
Man.
honestly not sure the
Yeah,
difference.
I'm not gonna
It's
bother.
yeah.
It lets me swap out one piece of gear basically, and it's only one piece of gear for one attempt.
Alright,
Greater
this one will
frost
take
resistance
the...
potion are elemental water and dream foil. Right?
For greater frosts? Yeah. Correct. I
And
have
dream
something like
foil are
80
2
of them
gold
on my
apiece.
priest. I'm actually gonna move my priest over there and park by the entrance. I can hand them out if we need to.
I think I'm gonna go spend the next 8 hours in Dharmal East.
Yeah, I'm gonna go spend some time there. On my priest. Or my mage, rather.
I think I take my druid with this guy in a group and go do it, and take my mage and go do it. Get 2 of them doing it.
Hey, guess who forgot to set his hearth to Lightsoap Chapel and is now in Silithus?
You
Is it you?
Nah, I'm on my mage. I'm just gonna do the thing.
How many healers are we running on Seth for plenty of it?
We had 16 and 2 halves today.
Like an antiquity,
14
they ran
halves.
18 fucking healers.
They also had less frost resist though. They had better frost resist, but less of it.